views and opinions expressed on any program are those of the persons appearing on the program and do not necessarily reflect the views and opinions of the New Media Factory. Some programs on this network might include strong images and language and may not be suitable for all audiences. Viewer discretion is advised.
Just when I thought I was out, they pulled me back in.
The biggest, most outrageous online show in Philippine history.
20 million fucking downloads.
Interactive in 35 countries. Mo is back with a vengeance in Season 2. Bigger, better, badder.
Let's start off with an international call. Yesterday we took a call from India. Tonight it's Canada. Nice. Let's go to Ireland. Where in Ireland are you?
Well, I'm in Dublin.
Some people say that I'm a bad guy. They may be right.
Let's go to Afghanistan. Holy shit, are you fucking really in Afghanistan?
Yeah, man, what's up?
Florida. What's up?
I just found your show today, and I think it's great.
Live from Hollywood and at the Beyond the Box studios in One Rockwell, Makati. It's Good Times with Mo, the podcast, Season 2. The Bigger, Better, Badder podcast. Your questions about love, life, sex.
More sex.
Are all answered and occasionally made fun of here. And now, the man who loves women and dudes, but not in the same way. The Philippine genius, DJ Mo Twister.
Here we go. It's Thursday night on the podcast, May 2nd. Welcome to the program. My name is Mo. It's Good Times with Mo, the podcast, Season 2. Brought to you by Globe. Phone number 478-7954 if you want to call us. You can ask your question about your love life, your career, sex life, whatever it may be. Try our best to give you some sound advice. You can catch us on Skype if you're around the world or in the provinces. Skype address is The Good Times Podcast. You can even text us 0927-360-0485 and we'll give you a call and get yourself on the program. Our guest tonight, you may have remembered this year on the Binibining Pilipinas pageant, she was a contestant that had to be withdrawn from the competition because some photos of her from FHM surfaced, which seems like it sounds scandalous in a sense, like, oh, it's surfaced, but it's FHM, just fucking biggest magazine in the country, so it's not like really, you know, it was not like a sex tape or anything like that, right? So please welcome on the program. She's also a singer, and she's attractive, and it's nice to have her here. Her name is Lana Roi. Hi, Lana. Thanks for being here.
Hi. Thank you so much for having me. Hey, y'all.
Now, Lana, in the pageant, you were called Teresa Fenger, if I'm not mistaken, right? Which is what? Is that your real name?
That
and then
is...
Lana Roi is just kind of more of a
yes, correct.
Easier.
Yeah. Yes, I like the name Lana Roi a bit better. It's more, you know.
Well, it's not like Teresa Fenger is a bad one, but it's because I'm assuming it's because the last name is like Fenger, which sounds like finger, and then you're a girl, and then it's all of a sudden it's going to be very sexual. It's like,
exactly.
well, it's a finger, and then, I mean, like, just to be honest. Right? No, because I've had friends who enter showbiz, and their names, and well, they're like you, they're like, say, they're half American or half this, and you're half German. So, their last names, when you translate it into Tagalog, sounds a little bit kind of like, it means something. Let's go ahead and change it for it to mean something else. A good example is Donita Rose. A very good friend of mine, Donita Rose. You guys who know who she is. She's on MTV VJ. She's an actress and stuff like that for many years, and she's been on this podcast several times. Her real last name is Cavett, Cavett. But when you pronounce it, it's Cabet. And it's like, okay, it's Donita Rose, Nakabet. It's like, oh my God, then you have problems and all that stuff. So Teresa Fenger, obviously sounds like finger,
yes.
which is great, but with the fucking hornballs that we have in our country, they'll have a good time with that. So Lana Roi is a nice choice.
Yes, keep
and
it
Lana,
simple.
It's nice to have you here.
Thank you so much.
Nice to have you here.
I'm glad to be here.
All right, Lana. Now, before we get to some of these calls, I want to talk briefly about, and I'm sure you get this question all the time, about the whole Binibining Pilipinas thing. Basically, the question I really want to ask you is really the standards. Like, I mean, what is it? You're not allowed to have any two-piece bikini shot in a magazine, yet there's a swimsuit part? I mean, what's the deal? Like,
yeah, it's my photo is actually a one piece, believe it or not, and they were still very, strict about it. Basta your face is on FHM, they don't allow you to be on there. But it is weird because, like, this year they have them parading around EDSA in their two-piece.
In their swimsuits, right, exactly.
So I don't know. And it's modern day. It's modern Filipina, so, but...
Right. I get it. Now, aside from men's magazines, do you know of any other instances where someone said, hey, sorry, you can't be part of that because of the same clause or rule or whatever it may be?
No. I mean, I've done commercials, and they say that once you're featured on FHM, you can't do commercials. But it was pretty much Bini Pilipinas that was very strict about those rules. So, sadly, I wanted to be a part of that.
enough.
But what can you do? They're very strict about that.
And did you get, because I read, say, online and stuff like that you withdrew knowing that, say, this would happen. Did you really withdraw, or it was something like, hey, listen, you're going to get kicked off, you might as well just not do it anymore? Or...
Well, I had no choice, actually. Like, the lawyers told me that I had to, they already made their decision to let me go. So to make things not so, tough on my spot, they said that they just released me. But the truth is, really, they let me go, and yeah, that was the end of it. The end of it. And it looks bad on headlines because they say Teresa Fanger out because of FHM now.
That's right.
They expect some kind of nude pictures or something.
Right. They cut off the finger, then all of a sudden all these great little things. And I saw your FHM spread, not scandalous at all. Some of the biggest stars in the country. I mean, celebrities, reputable celebrities have had layouts just exactly like that, even more daring, in fact, than some of the stuff you did. But hey, say la vie, that's the way it is, man. We want our, I guess that's what they want. They want our candidates to be something, and it's kind of very odd. I'm sure that shit will change, though, because it's a little fucked up.
Well, it's only the Philippines, I think, right? Because I hear Miss Universe in the States and stuff, they accept that stuff.
Right. Well, recently, Teen USA, that girl from Teen USA who won, had a porn film, so they pulled her out. But that was a full porn. Have you seen it?
No,
it's
I haven't.
It's full on porn. Oh, you got to see it. I'll send on the commercial break. I'll let you see it. It's full porn.
Wow.
Full, and it's not even just full porn. It's like, in the beginning of the video, they even say that she's a beauty queen. And remember, she won it already. So she won it
this
and
was
then
after.
did the porn.
Oh my.
Yes.
Oh shit. Grab it.
So it was like, so you're a beauty queen? Yeah. I'm like, Miss USA.
Look at me.
Yeah, it's like, all right, suck my dick. Okay, I'll suck your dick. It's super, and it's like fully produced. It's not like sex tape style. It's like full production porn.
Close
it's awesome.
up, as in.
Lighting, HD, professional cameras, multiple shots.
Oh my gosh.
It was a standard porn. It was awesome.
It was awesome.
We'll let you see it. We'll let you see it.
What year was this?
Right, anyways,
when was this?
this was, this must have been 2-3 months ago.
Ah, okay.
Really, really recent.
Wow.
Yeah, I think your incident was prior to hers. Hers is super, super just recently. Okay. Anyway, so we got calls to take here, Lana.
All right.
And people call about just a variety of shit. Please be honest. Shit. You can say anything now that you're probably not going to get another chance at Bini Pilipinas. So you'll be fine. Again, we have celebrities here every single night, and it's nice to have you here. I know you're short notice, and it's just great to meet you. So here we go. Let's start with Alexa, who is 15 years old.
Right.
Alexa, you have a question, and you are calling from, where are you from, Alexa? Manila. What's up?
Manila.
Hi.
Thanks for being here.
Mo.
Hi.
What's up, baby?
Okay. So, my question is, merong groups sa high school community namin na people look up to, pero they're bastards. As in, they're jerks. Sobrang magmura.
I mean, bastard is kind of like an older man's... bastard's an older man's kind of insult, It's like, when you watch Game of Thrones, Jon Snow, you bastard, it's like, well, I mean, him literally bastard, but you don't see a lot of 13, 14, 15-year-olds use bastard. Everything's like fucker and asshole and douche. I love this nice little throwback to bastard with the mid-teens. Okay, listen, teenagers, use bastard more. I love it. All right, so a bunch of fuckers at school. All right, continue.
Okay, tapos sobra sila magmura, tapos nagbumura pa sila in social media. Tapos yung buong high school, pati teachers, takot sa kanila.
What?
Parang ayaw mag-act nung iba. Sumasobra na sila, pati ako, dinadamay na nila. Pati yung mga inosente na dadamay. So, parang, paano siya masasolve?
How many of them are there?
6 in a group.
And these are guys and girls, or girls lang?
Good question. Boys,
most of them are girls. One...
Bitches. I love you to call a girl bastard, too. That's awesome. All right, anyway, continue. Go ahead. Sorry. 6 of them, and one is what?
one is like bisexual. I don't know.
Okay. All right. And this is high school. What school is this? Is this a private school, like a rich kid school?
Yeah, private school.
All rich kids, bunch of rich kids walking around and shit.
Yeah.
Hindi naman. Oh,
Rich
really?
kids. That's why I'm so surprised that they act so. I'm just full of them.
Frustrated.
Okay, how about this? I mean, like, why don't you get a group? Okay, because there are a lot of ways to attack. Yeah, there's a lot of ways to attack this. You can Edset Revolution that bitch, which is grab everyone else and then, you know, kind of collectively push back. Like if they walk around, nagmumura or minumura ka, iniinsulto ka, you know, you get a group, you know, recruit 20 people. And the strength in numbers will always prevail. You group 20, and what are they? A bunch of 15-year-olds. What the hell are you guys going to do? You're not going to do anything, right? It's not like you're...
Parang kahit parang magsama-sama pa rin kami. Parang ayaw pa din nila lumaban kasi they're afraid.
Really? Kahit madami kayo?
Yeah, pati yung guidance ilang beses na sila pinapuna sa guidance as in, tapos parang walang nangyayari. They just laugh.
And they're not kicked out by now. I mean, the teachers know, diba?
Problem when sometimes with the rich kids schools is it's hard to kick these families, these prominent families out, especially if they're like local stronghold families in the area and stuff like that. It gets to be really difficult. So I would recruit. I would recruit other students and again do my strength in numbers. If not, I would grab a bunch of friends, try to document all of the crazy shit they do, and anonymously send all of this information to their parents. I mean, it's hard to believe that all 6 of them, I mean, the parents of all 6 of them are assholes too. Maybe they just don't know that their kid is a fucker. So you kind of bring it to the attention of their parents.
Parang they know already Parang they tolerate it pa.
They're probably so mean to their parents day in or something.
All right, here's my third thing. If you guys are all scared, right? If you're all scared, don't talk to them. As in everybody. Like, the thing is, I think with these people, okay, there's 6 of them love to be together. And they don't, sorry, I'm reading some of the tweets from my, the staff there. It's a revolution, that bitch. Thank you, Yai. If you completely disregard their existence, they'll suffer as well because they need an audience.
Yeah, that's
Even
true.
though the 6 of them don't want people, they don't want any you nerds inside their cool group shit, they also need attention. And when they are not given attention, they will also kind of like deteriorate. So if you can't get a group of kids to Edsa Revolution that bitch, what you want to do is then completely disregard their existence.
Yeah, totally ignore
and they
them
will
then.
suffer. They will suffer, right?
Ang ginagawa nila, parang kinakam on pa nila na pag hindi nyo kami pinansin, parang you're scared, parang mas lalo ka...
So what?
Mas nagmumukha pa silang pathetic.
Yeah, so what? Listen, if they yell at you or if they call you guys scared, well, I don't give a fuck. So what?
Mm-hmm.
You just don't give a fuck. That's all. Like that's the motto.
In the
2
end,
things you want. Yeah.
In the end,
here
you'll
are
be
the 2
strong
mottos.
one.
It's a revolution, that bitch, or don't give a fuck. Those are the 2 things I want you to keep in mind when you go to school tomorrow. You got to recruit, though. You have to recruit.
I'm sure a lot of people hate them too. So
that's a great point.
It's easy for you to get those people.
Yeah, that's
together.
a great point, Lana. There are a lot of people out there that feel exactly the same way you feel. Go find them. And when time comes, when they bully, you bully back. Now, again, you don't bring weapons and shit like that like we heard in past school incidents. Was it last year? But just, you know, a strength in numbers is always kind of like, will always overpower these people. And you have to remember, at least in on you personally, okay? We all went through school with these fuckers, right? With these assholes, these jerks, these bastards, whatever you want to call them. When we all grow up, where are we and where are they? Like, think about the best looking kid in your class, na mayabang and this and that when you were in high school. If you're an adult, my age, 35. Where is that guy now? Struggling. Where am I? Buying anything I want. That's what's going to happen. They're going to be left behind one day, and you're going to rise. You have to keep that in mind.
So
but
true.
I mean,
that's so true.
yeah, exactly.
Same with my end. A lot of my, high school before, they're so good looking. The girls, especially, now they're so big and fat. They got families.
Dogs.
It's
Dogs.
changed. It's changed.
Yeah, and you have to believe us, Alexa. I know you're 15, and right now they look like they're on top of the world. Maybe one of them will succeed. I'm telling you, but the other 5 are going to look hideous in 10 years. I promise you.
I can imagine already, God.
Yeah, and they're going to be losers. I promise you they're going to be losers.
Okay.
All
Pero
right.
I have another question. Parang, is it right to stand up or answer back? Parang,
I would like if you answered back again with another group, because a 6-on-1 gang up on you, it might be a little
look good.
It might be a little tough to take on your part as an individual. If you're a strong individual, you can go, yeah, fuck you guys. Because the thing is, your life is not going to come to an end here. You're just going to get into these verbal altercations with them. It's going to be very important to you. But in the grand scheme of things, these kids are fucking nothing, man. They're 15 years old. I'll bitch slap them. They're nothing. You get what I mean? It might mean the world to you, and it's prompt you to call the show and stuff like that. But these are 15-year-olds, man. What are they going to do? They have no power in this world. They only feel big time in that school. If you kind of imagine that your world is so much greater than that environment of school, then you start realizing that these kids are pathetic.
Yeah, and how many years
right.
do you
I will-
have
I will
left?
take care of
Eventually,
that.
they'll be gone. They're not going to be in your life
They'll
forever.
graduate one day. I'm sure you're, 4th year coming in next year? This would all end in a little while. All right?
I hope so.
All right, hang in there, Alexa.
Yeah,
You're
be
going to be
strong.
fine.
Thank you, Mo. Thank
All
you,
right.
Lana.
Thanks, dear.
Thank you, love. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
Good stuff.
Bye.
Oh, bullies, forever bullies in the world.
But come on, you must have been the hot chick in your class, yes?
No,
or at least
well-
part of the hot girl group or whatever.
Well, you know what? I was always the kind of person that just liked to do my own thing. I didn't want to be with those girls who always think that they're this, they're that. I like to hang out with the guys. And I was more like a guy person when I was younger, actually.
Yeah, but if you're the hot girl that hangs out with guys, then a reputation that you might brew about you, yes?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. But I wasn't really picked on that much. In elementary, I was the one picked on. But high school, I really showed them up, and I changed a lot. I got more stronger, and they saw that, I started really young with the music. So once that hit, the modeling and the music, then they really see what I can do.
Fair enough. All right. We have Lana Roi on the program tonight.
Hi.
You can follow her on Twitter at Lana Roi. Roi spelled R-O-I. Let's talk to Lek here. Lek, you are, how old are you, Lek? 19 years old. What's going on, buddy?
Hello?
Lek?
Hi, Lek.
Hi, Lek. You're in Pampanga. What's up?
Yeah. I just want to ask and share the story of my best friend.
Sure.
And
Go.
my ex-girlfriend. I have this best friend since first year college, and now I'm on my 4th year.
Yeah.
Then, this best friend, my ex, cheated on me. Huli ko na lang sila na magka-text sila. Tapos, kasi nag-text ako dun sa best friend ko.
Whoa, so
Tapos
your best friend, he fucked your girlfriend?
No, lalaki yung best friend ko. Tapos yung...
Yeah, your best friend fucked your girlfriend, though.
Yeah, pinakilala niya sa akin yung girl.
Anong girl?
Yeah, but okay, I'm sorry. Wait, your best friend slept with your girlfriend. Nahuli mo sila?
Yes?
Yeah, all right. Okay, I just wanted to get that clear. Okay, fair enough. Continue.
Yun. Tapos, nahuli ko sila na magka-text. Tapos, nakita ko pa sila sa mall.
Okay.
Pinakilala nung best friend ko, yung girl sa akin, siguro, mga... Magkakilala na kami ng best friend ko since first year. Siguro pinakilala ng girl, mga second year na kami.
Sure.
Tapos, after a year of relationship with my girlfriend, di ko alam kung ba't nagsitan nila yun.
Yeah. All right, that sucks, man. That's a big betrayal thing. All right, but did they sleep with each other, or they were just texting each other?
What?
Did they sleep with each other, or they were just texting each other?
At first, they are texting each other. Then parang naginala na ako na. Tapos, the next scenario is, nakita ko sila palabas ng cinema.
All right, so you don't even, they were just dating also and behind your back. Still, I mean, huge betrayal. All right, so what's the question here, Lek?
After that, nung nahuli ko yun, walang closure sa amin. Hindi ko sila tinext ng tama or showing that I'm bitter. After siguro mga 2 months, they are asking for my forgiveness.
And that's where we are right now. You want to know whether you should forgive your best friend and your ex-girlfriend now for cheating on you with each other. Okay, yeah, all right. Now, who do you want back though? Like, for example, who do you want back as a friend? Do you want your girlfriend back as a friend, or do you want your best friend back as a friend?
I don't want any of them.
Well, there's your answer.
Well, then,
don't forgive them.
Pinalimutan ko na sila, tapos bumabalik na naman sila.
Yeah, then you answer them with below me and F you and goodbye. Yeah.
Give them my last name.
Yeah.
Give them the finger.
Okay, give them the finger. Yeah. Love it. No, if you don't want them back, and even if you wanted them back, I would tell you don't take them back because they're assholes. I mean, that's a huge amount of betrayal there. And you don't want that guy a part of your life as a friend, and you definitely don't want that girl back as a girlfriend. So if you don't want them back and they're asking for forgiveness, you don't have to forgive them. Just tell them to fuck off.
That's an easy
Parang
one.
Yep.
Ikaw mo, what do you think? Sino yung... Should I accept them again?
No. I would never accept them again as friends. I mean, again, you'll find a ton of other best friends. I mean, shit. Again, you're a teenager, and you know it's not like this is your childhood guy that you grew up with. I mean, you've known him for a few years, fine, but yeah, fuck this, man. No way.
Kasi until now, medyo nandun pa rin yung pain eh.
I know.
Yeah, the pain. Yeah, because you're betrayed twice. I mean, not only are you screwed over by your girlfriend, you're screwed over by your best friend. So it's like being cheated on 2 times. So of course it's going to be there. The pain's going to be there. But it's not. Don't look for closure. You don't need closure. You found closure when you walked into the mall and you saw them coming out of the movie theater. That's your closure. It means you're done at that moment. Fuck it, it's over. And if they're coming back and asking forgiveness, if you can forgive them like in a religious aspect for your own personal soul, like, oh, it's good to forgive inside, but to be their friends again, fuck it, no way.
Okay.
Thanks for the call, Like. Appreciate it.
Sorry for being emotional. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks, buddy. Lana, same thing, right? I mean, there's no way you're thinking.
Oh my
these guys.
gosh, I wouldn't even think about it. I would definitely.
Have you ever been fucked over this way? Like a best friend of yours slept with your boyfriend or whatever?
No, but I have lots of friends that deal with that problem. I tell them right away, no, don't even think about talking to that person again, you know?
Yeah.
Especially if they're your friend or girlfriend. I mean, you know, if they really care for you or love you, they wouldn't do that to you. If they're really your true friend, they wouldn't bother doing that.
There are like situations that have like a non-negotiable forgiving kind of aspect to it. Like, for example, I have a little sister, you're her boyfriend, you cheat on her, don't expect me to be welcoming to you ever again.
Yeah.
You know, there are kind of situations where if you do something like that, it is a zero tolerance kind of stand towards it.
Yes.
Now, for example, you're my friend, Lana, and you cheat on your boyfriend, but you know, you confide in me, then you're still my friend. You just cheated on your boyfriend.
Right.
But if you are my girlfriend and then cheated with my best friend, fuck you, man.
That's different. That's
Sorry.
really different.
Exactly. Let's talk to R, who's in Indonesia.
Wow.
25 years old. What's going on, R? And then we'll take a commercial break.
Hi.
What's up, R?
So, well, I have a question kasi every time na I meet somebody, the first thing that would come in my mind is, you know, can I sleep with this guy or, you know, something like that. So I just want to ask, do you feel the same? Kasi me, maybe when I was in the Philippines, I think I had the chance to have sex, you know, but now that I'm working in Indonesia, it's so funny that I don't have a chance to have sex with anyone. Pero that's still the thing that comes in my mind first when I meet somebody.
Hold on. So every guy you meet, you want to bone him?
Not that I want to bone them, but, you know, ano siya, inevitable. That's the first thing that comes to my mind. Or no. Well, apparently, it still comes to my mind. Parang ganon. So,
no, I get you.
Know? I mean, you're hot, you're handsome.
Thank you. I appreciate that. You know, look, okay, just so you don't feel like you're on an island, because I have a feeling the reason why you're calling is you want to make sure that other people are like you, that when you see someone, you size them up sexually. It's like, ooh, I would like to fuck this person very much. Thank you. Yes, that's true. It happens to a lot of people, especially guys. Man, if we meet an attractive person, the first, like, okay, I'll be honest. This is going to be very uncomfortable for Teresa here. Or sorry, Lana. Well, both. You're both Teresa and Lana. So when I hear, okay, so a friend of mine says, oh, hey, listen, you know, do you want to guest my friend Lana today? And I was like, sure. Yeah. Well, I mean, what's her name? Oh, you know, her name's Teresa Fenger. And I was like, oh, okay. Oh, yeah, she's the one in the beanie beaning thing that happened. Yeah, sure. Okay, so let me go ahead and Google her. So Teresa Fenger, I go to images, and I'm like, ooh. And yes, the first thing in my mind is like, yeah, I would like to see her naked. You know, it's almost kind of just immediate. That's what happens. People do that. It doesn't mean I'm going to pursue it. You know, it doesn't mean I'm going to hate on you or put the moves or anything like that. But initially, the first thing you do when you see an attractive person is you size them up a little bit sexually. You're like, ooh, look at this.
You have to be sexually attractive to the person. That is the most important thing.
It's normal, R. So if you meet guys there in Jakarta or wherever the fuck you are, and they're slightly handsome, and the first thing that pops in your head is, I'd like to give this guy a BJ, that's fine. It's how often you pursue that thought of giving him a blowjob is where you might get in a little bit of an issue.
Yeah, my problem is that here in Indonesia, they're kind of like conservative, and you know that in Indonesia, it's what do you call it? Yung mga tao, most of them are Muslim, so the girls are covered, guys are so conservative. So much as I want to, unfortunately, I can't.
But can
anyway,
you go to the clubs or something?
I had my chance.
Can you? Is there a place where they go out, like, you know, in club and meet people, and they don't cover themselves?
Well, I've been to some clubs, but ang trip lang nila is to dance and to, you know, take some pills. But haven't been to a club na they're like into sex. I don't know. Maybe I just can find the right place.
Well, R, hold on one second. R, if you may, can you speak a little louder? Just so, I mean, there's a real level difference between your voice and our voice. And sorry about that, because this is all really great conversation. So if you can speak just a tad louder. How about this, though? Why don't you find an expat or something like that? You don't have to fuck a local Indonesian guy. You fuck like a guy who's flying in from Germany or Britain or Australia. You know, I mean, when you get to these big cities, there are guys, European guys, American guys, I mean, guys who are really okay about casual sex, and find yourself one of those guys.
Mm-hmm. I know, buddy. I mean, actually, the reason why I'm here is I'm working about the, you know, export stuff. So I've been meeting a lot of customers from Europe, from Germany and stuff like that. And my problem is that, again, the first thing that comes to my mind, even if that's my boss or that's a client of ours, is, shit, can I have a chance to have sex with this person? You know? So, I don't know.
I love you, Laura. You and I need to hang out.
No.
I love it.
Wants to meet
I love it. I totally love it. It's because it's like...
I'm happy to know that it's normal. Because at first I'm like, oh my God, I'm like...
But how do you approach the guy? Like, I mean, when you see a guy you're attracted to, what do you do?
I don't know. Kasi most of them, it's like they're saying, oh, you're attractive as well, or you look nice, or maybe my personality is okay. I don't know. Mo can see my picture in Skype, so he can say if I look okay or whatever. But then again,
well, you're definitely confident.
Yeah, thanks.
I'm sorry, most of your customers?
Well, my customers or the people that I meet, you know, because nga yung line of work is like that. They're saying, you're nice. Maybe after work, you can go out to dinner. But shit, ang dami kong trabaho. So I really don't have the time or the liberty to go out and, you know, fuck everyone. If I can just do that, you know, I would be more than happy. Eventually, do it.
I just love this girl, man. Oh, you're the best. So wait a minute. So how many guys? I mean, this is unrelated, but it's just I want to know how often your desires actually materialize to action. So if you not fantasize, but if you at least question if you can have a sex with this guy and that guy and this guy, how many guys have you had sex with in your life? Like, what's the sex amount of the number of people that you've actually bedded down with?
Shit, that's the hardest question that somebody has asked me. well, I've seen the movie What's Her Number? Are you familiar with that?
Yeah, I know.
I haven't watched it, but I do know the number. I mean, I do know the movie. I know the poster. Yeah. So what's your number?
Well, I'm so embarrassed. My best friend is listening right now. But anyhow, more or like 16, 17. But that's just the, actual. Iba pa yung fling or iba pa yung touchy, something like that.
Shit. Look at R, man.
Shit.
Look at you.
Look
at you. That's awesome.
No, I mean,
17
I
is
think
strong.
Like 30s or 40s.
Yeah, well, yeah, sure. But for a girl, 17 is a great. I mean, for a girl, and you're confident about it, then God bless you. 17, yeah. I mean, that's a lot for your traditional kind of Filipino female. But that's. I'm glad that you're comfortable about it. That's great.
No, actually, dati pa yun. It's like after I transferred to Indonesia or after I had a very serious work, parang nalimit na siya. Pero when I was in like high school and college, shit, I really I'm all out. I'm an open book. I don't know. Iba talaga, pero now medyo limited. Alam mo naman, di ba? It's teenagers, yung hormones niyan, gano'n.
Well, shoot. So 7. So you have. Okay,
But can
I'm
I
impressed.
ask, like,
All right.
how long?
Please go.
No, I just want to know, how long have you been in Indonesia? I mean, when did you move away from here? Huh?
Just for 2 years.
2 years
Actually,
now.
1.5 years.
1.5. So how's your sex life since then? I mean, have you been getting guys there?
None in. I had one for a couple of times, but the same guy. Pero it didn't work. I don't know why. But anyhow, eventually umuwi din ako sa Philippines. And how many times? Siguro mga 4 or 5 times na ako nakauwi sa Philippines. And once ko palang nagawa ulit yun. So, again, from the time that I transferred in Indonesia, I've only slept with 2 guys. So, imagine that. 17 minus 2, 15 when I was in high school and college.
Yeah,
So,
that's exact math I was doing in my head right there. It was like, imagine what you were like every other month or every month you had a different dude in you when you were in the Philippines. All right, well, listen, I mean,
it's really different.
Because your question was, is it wrong to think about it with every single guy? No, it's not. I think you're fine. I think that's what guys do all the time as well. We think about it constantly, not throughout the whole day, but when we meet someone who's rather attractive, definitely we think about it. If your problem also is getting guys and you want to have sex because you're just kind of bored there and it's casual and you're fine with that, I say look for some expats, man, and make the time. Make the time to do it. Make it a weekend activity. No, by Friday night you're gonna fuck a new guy in Jakarta on a Friday night. Friday in Jakarta.
I would love that.
Fucking Foreigner Friday. The triple F in Jakarta. Just do it. Every Friday, just a new motherfucker.
Actually, every Friday we play badminton. But, sometimes I wish it's badminton and not badminton.
Yeah, you wish not. It's shuttlecock, but just cock. I got you, baby. Right. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. All right. Well, hey, listen, do me a favor. It is Thursday, meaning you have one day to fuck a new foreigner. Yep. So go find someone fuckable tomorrow and then call me back on Monday and see how that works out.
Okay, cool.
Be careful. Use protection. Yeah. Make sure they wash. And things will be good. All right, R. Good luck to you, baby.
Good luck, girl.
No problem. Let's talk to you on Monday.
Talk to you on Monday. Love it. she gave us a great story.
Yeah, very interesting.
I want you to paint a clear picture of everything that happens to you tomorrow night. Come on, the clock is ticking. You have 48. You have 25 or 26 hours to find a guy and fuck him. All right? Thank you very much, R, for the call. Taking a break. When we come back, we have more with Lana Roi. It's Good Times with the Podcast, Season 2, brought to you by Globe.
Stay tuned. We'll return after this commercial break.
With All Stars, we're always on the move. It's really important for us to get better and stronger for every competition that we get into. For all the different lifestyles that we have, some of us are graphic artists, filmmakers. We still find ways to get together. We put a lot of effort and practicing and rehearsing. Minsan may mga biglaang shows or auditions, so it's really important for us to get connected. I use my Globe group messaging to get a hold of everybody else. Malayo na rin ang narating namin, marami na rin kaming napuntahan. So it's really important to get connected.
Hey, Mo Twister here. All right, podcasters, listen up because this is really, really important. Major Homes brings you unique and creative developments, giving you a real chance at a sure, affordable, and hassle-free investment. Invest in your future today. Call 0917-517-4287. Major Homes is here.
What you've been missing on The Factory.
Were you the one who posted, James, regarding the guidelines when it comes to checkpoints?
Yes, I was.
That's fantastic.
Yes, I just made it up, but, I thought it was... this time of year, right? Elections. You never let the truth get in the way of a good story, okay? Children, do not follow this at home. I'm just kidding. Just so you know your rights. If you do get stopped by a checkpoint...
You are not allowed
We're able to verify all of these, James.
You're not allowed to run over them. That didn't make it here. So technically... Now, number 2. Upon approach, slow down. I guess that counts as not running them over. Dim headlights and turn on cabin lights. Okay.
Cabin lights.
Mm-hmm. Lock all doors of vehicles during inspection.
Lock?
Lock.
They might get pissed off because you're locking.
But that's the thing. Okay. This is where they get you. And this is actually, I know we're making fun of it a little bit, but this is a serious issue. We've seen some people genuinely harass. Drugs are planted. And other things, A Justin Bieber CD is planted, which is even worse.
Oh,
yes,
no.
I've heard of that, And there's no defense for that. There's really no defense. Yeah, it's like, but Your Honor, we found this. Throw the book at him. The CD as well.
Then after that you have to submit your cell phone and everything. And next thing you know, you have a Justin Bieber ringtone.
Catch James Deacon and the boys on Counterflow Wednesdays 7:30 to 8:30, only here on The Factory.
Little sunshine, drop a little rainbow, mixing a smile, stay for a while. Sabrina's kitchen, what you waiting for? Sabrina's kitchen, always room for one more. Sabrina's kitchen, cooking up a storm. Sabrina's kitchen, always something new. Sabrina's kitchen, tables waiting for you.
Hey, podcasters, Mo here. You ever watch the podcast, right? And you're sitting there and you're looking at our female celebrity guest and you're looking at her skin and you're like, wow, I'd love to have that complexion. Well, your answer is this. Glutamax, the official skin whitening partner of Miss Earth International. Available in capsules, soaps, lotion, deodorant, and face cream. Bikutis Mayaman with Glutamax. It's available in leading drugstores and supermarkets nationwide. Podcasters, listen up. Big announcement. The Chevrolet Sonic is a dependable 5-seater subcompact vehicle, and it delivers sufficient power, fuel efficiency, refined ride and handling, and a remarkable entertainment system. The Sonic is the perfect Chevrolet vehicle for those who are looking to make their daily city commute or weekend getaway drives more fun and exciting. It comes in 2 great body styles, the 5-door hatchback and a 4-door sedan. Equipped with a new 1.4-liter Ecotec engine with double continuous variable cam phase, that's CVC, the Chevy Sonic provides efficient power and quality driving performance. Now, to further highlight the youthful, sporty, and fun characteristics of the Sonic, Chevrolet has equipped the compact sedan with high-tech convenient features such as Bluetooth connectivity and audio streaming capabilities that are commonly found only on high-trim compact sedans. The Chevrolet Sonic is available at all Chevrolet dealers. It comes with a Chevrolet 5-year warranty, 3-year free roadside assistance, and the services of a 24/7 Chevy hotline.
A splash of colour can go a long way to brighten your world. Choose your colour and choose your adventure at the Make Your Own Havianas 2013 event. Select from the newly launched rainbow colour lineup of Havianas and match them up with the whimsical inspired pins to turn your fantasy into reality. Come on over to the Rockwell tent on May 2nd to the 5th. Take part in the biggest annual Summer Flip-Flops customization event in the Philippines. Imagine where your creativity can take you. Make your own Havianas.
Hi everybody, I'm Bianca Valeria. I'm Julia Snigowski. I'm Trisha Santanera. And we are the girls must be wondering what on earth is 20. Exactly. So find out every Sunday night, 8 to 9. Hang out with us. We're going to be talking about everything under the sun. Girls, boys, boobs. Okay, boobs.
She said boobs.
Of course. Yeah.
Sure. You can call us. We will be giving you a phone.
We want to talk to you guys too.
Yeah. Eventually, the phone number will come.
But since in the meantime we can't figure out the whole podcast thing, we're trying to figure out voice, figure
But we figured ourselves out, so we know what's going on.
Exactly. Anyway, our first podcast is this Sunday at 8.
Yeah.
Please join us because we're all here.
My girlfriend says she hates me.
It's Good Times with Mo, the podcast. Call the show tonight and get your love problem answered. Follow us on Twitter at GTWM Podcast and visit www.motwister.com.
Back on the podcast here on this Thursday night, 2nd of May. On the show is Lana Roi, or at Lana Roi on Twitter. For some of you who might remember her on Binibining Pilipinas, she was Teresa Fenger there, and yeah, that was this year. And we got close this year, right? I mean, in the Miss Universe pageant. Was that this year where we were just right there? Were we in second place or something like that? Or do you remember how we did, Lana, in the Miss Universe? Or do you even follow beauty pageants at all?
Oh, I did. I watched last year's. We got first runner-up with Janine.
Really?
Uh-huh. So they're expecting actually
How did
this
we do
year.
this year?
This year, well, it hasn't started yet, but they're hoping that this year we're going to take home the crown. So we'll see.
Ah, okay. So last year it was Jeannie, and Jeannie, of course, now very famous for her on-air dumping of her boyfriend because of the lead singer of Script and all of that shit.
Yeah,
that was hilarious.
I never
loved
saw that coming.
That was a great story. Are you ready to get your game on? Chevrolet Philippines brings you the Chevrolet Sonic. It's a sporty, stylish subcompact car that has a 1.4-liter Ecotech engine with 6-speed automatic transmission that provides dependable speed, power, and fuel efficiency. Chevrolet Sonic is also equipped with high-tech features such as steering wheel-mounted audio control with USB, auxiliary, and Bluetooth full audio streaming connectivity. The Sonic is available in hatchback and sedan variants. Dare to take on life's challenges head on and complement your A-game with the all-new Chevrolet Sonic. Visit your nearest Chevrolet dealership or log on to ChevroletSonic.com.ph to check out the all-new 2013 Chevrolet Sonic. Game on. Phone number 478-7954. You can catch us on Skype, The Good Times Podcast. You can also text us at 0927-360-0485 and get yourself on the program. Lan, are you ready for more calls?
I am. Here we go.
Let's do it. Let's talk to Kay, who is 21. What's going on, Kay? How can we help you? You're
Hi.
19. Davao.
Hi, Kay.
Hi, Kay. Kay, this is Lana.
Hello.
How are you?
Hello?
Yes. What's up?
Well, about that, DJ, I was thinking about, is it really possible to feel someone from your donor's past?
Be more specific. Like donor of what?
Of a heart transplant.
You mean if you got a heart transplant from someone, can you feel their feelings? Is that what the question is?
Yeah, that's it.
No.
Is it true?
I don't think so.
Why? Why?
Well, why would you? A heart, the heart's function is not as emotional as, I mean, it's not emotional at all. I mean, that's the brain. The heart has a bodily function. We just call, oh, my heart ache or my heart yearns for you. That has nothing to do, I think, with a physical heart. So if you got a heart transplant, can you still be in love with the people that person that you got the heart from was involved with? The answer would be no. Yeah, it's so ridiculous that even Nicholas Sparks wouldn't write about it. It's just so nuts. No.
Oh my God! I've read
what?
almost all of his books.
There's a movie. There's a movie about that. I don't know what it's called, but I watched it a few years ago. There's this girl who has a heart transplant, and she falls in love and meets the guy, and
Yes, and that's why it is only a movie.
Yeah.
And we've never found any kind of evidence, probably in real life, of it happening. The answer would be no, because we say heart so often as part of our kind of our emotional capacity and stuff like that, but there's nothing there. It's just there to pump blood and keep you alive and all that shit. Okay.
You won't feel anything like like little, even just affection, or let's say maybe would you glance with somebody? Would you not? Would you find him or her?
It's possible that you can fall in love with the person that your heart donor was in love with. It's possible, as it is possible that I become the world's wealthiest person, but it's not going to happen. You know, you get what I mean? It's like there's a possibility of it.
Yeah.
It will not happen. It will likely not happen. There's a possibility that I can play in the NBA at 35 years old and at 5'5". There's a possibility, sure, but that's not going to happen. We have to be honest. So no. The answer would be no.
Really? That's
Yes,
She won't accept
please don't
it,
be
Mo.
shocked.
She's not gonna
Hey,
accept
don't be
it.
shocked, Jesus. Because if you're shocked that that's not possible, then you're in trouble in real life. Like you have to know that there's like zero
Mo,
zero zero zero.
I think she's
zero.
the romantic type. Okay.
I
No,
know,
I
but
was thinking about these destiny things and
No.
fate.
no, there's none of that
Really?
in real life. No, not at all.
No,
There's no karma either.
my-
Please remove the fact that karma might exist. It's bullshit. It's a completely dumb idea.
All right.
Please.
Okay, forget
kids.
about those dumb ideas.
Yeah, they're all retarded. Please be more realistic. That's all I'm asking. Especially with
Girl,
God,
what do you say? What do you say about this theory wherein human beings tend to fall in love with somebody who is actually belonging to someone else?
You mean cheating?
Not cheating. Maybe they get more affected when somebody is with somebody.
I'm lost here.
Me
Lana,
too.
what is she trying to say?
I'm confused the same.
No. I mean, there are people for you. Like you get a connection. I can't believe we're spending this much time on this call. There are people out there that when you connect with them, and all of a sudden, regardless if they're married, single, boyfriend, girlfriend, gay, lesbian, whatever, boy, girl, that connection is so strong that you feel like that's the person for you. Obviously, we will all meet that person one day. Whether it materializes into a relationship is another question. But yeah, I mean, there are people you always feel strongly about.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
All right.
Thank you.
Not too crazy now.
Thank
Okay, come on, baby.
you.
All right. Bye-bye.
She wants
I
the
worry
fairy
she's
tale.
gonna. Yeah, but I worry that it might also transform into like some kind of serial killing behavior. Like, for example, say it was you that she was in love with. Like, Lana, I mean, I think you're my soulmate, and I want to see what's in your heart. And she pulls out a knife and just actually rips your body open and pulls it. You know, it's that kind of crazy kind
but
of mentality
Where
I
does
feel like she
that
has.
question come from? No, did she have a heart replacement or her friend?
No, I think
Like-
you're right. She's just being a romantic, and she's trying to be kind of like, you know, like she said, I guess she believes in soulmates and destiny and fate and all of that stuff. And she believes that maybe that this possibly can happen. And I'm like, no, it's not going to happen. There's a possibility that you can fall in love with someone's ex and that person happened to give you their heart, but it's highly unlikely. Let's go to Jen and talk to her. She is 21 in Cebu. So from Davao, we'll go to Cebu. What's up, Jen? Jen?
Hi, Mo. What's up?
What's up, baby? Thanks for being here.
Yeah, I'm actually working right now, but I just went out. So yeah, let's continue
thank
that conversation.
All right, so what happened to you?
It was just January when he was assigned to Agusan. It was actually a 1 month stay there because he's an auditor, and
Sure.
and I was about to celebrate my birthday on the first week of February, and what happened here was that he promised that if he'll reach Agusan, there will be a constant communication, and I just knew that right then and there were a lot of changes. He just texted me like in a day. He'll just text once and say he's busy, and the following day no longer text or calls from him. And then I confronted him on the 3rd of February and asked him if there were asked him rather on how he is, and also if what's up with the relationship that we're having. So since I found out that he liked someone else, and at first he tried to avoid the confrontation, but then afterwards he confirmed that he already liked the person, or shall we call senior from his work.
Sure. Okay.
Yeah,
Well, you
that's
know,
it.
and how long? I'm assuming this is your boyfriend. How long were you guys together before this happened?
running for 4 years this coming August.
Okay. All right. Well, Jen, I was reading. Generally, when you guys call, I have one line here that says what's going on and stuff like that. So I read this. It said, Jen, she is. Hold on here. Well, I'll get to my point. You're 21, Jen, and you're from Cebu.
Yeah.
Excuse me, I had to sneeze. It says here, ex-boyfriend dumped her for someone that he knew for only 2 weeks, and you guys were together for 4 years. And when I was reading this, I said, I know what happened here. He got a new job. This is new job behavior all the time. I mean, this happens so often when your boyfriend, your husband, your wife, whatever, they get into a new business, they get into a new field, a new achievement of some sort, and then I always kind of warn my friends when I find out that, oh, my boyfriend just got a new job. I'm like, putang ina. I say, oh, you have a 30% chance that he's going to break up with you. I mean, because I see it so often. There's even a curse of it on our morning show. Every time we have a new girl on the program or a new person on the radio show, that person always breaks up with their boyfriend, girlfriend. It is about as predictable, 100% predictable as anything else I can think of. When you change careers, when you get involved in something and then you become successful at it, you have to be aware that you might lose your significant other. It happens so goddamn much. So when I was reading your question, you were like, oh, okay, boyfriend dumped him. You guys were together 4 years. He only dumped you after 2 weeks. It's like, after 2 weeks, he started in his new job, I'm assuming. And boom, what is it? He's got a new job. Or a new location or a new something with work. Jen, it happens. It happens all the time. And it's brutal. And the chances of him coming back, though, are good. Like, he'll probably try to contact you sometime within the year and say, hey, can we get back together? But I think you say no to that.
Thank you for that, though.
Yeah. It happens a lot. And it might even happen to you one day if you ever get into a new job. I don't know. I'm assuming it's just because new environment, new people, they get excited. In that excitement, they get chemistry with someone and then they generally just leave. Or they're medyo yumabang na konti. Like, if, for example, you'll say you take a couple, right? And the guy all of a sudden becomes very wealthy. You'll see him start cheating on his wife because it's a new lifestyle. How many of these people do we know of like that, right? Manny Pacquiao. where you get huge new achievement, new style, new status, new whatever. All of a sudden, you start leaving the girlfriend you're right. You leave the wife a little bit. You start finding someone else. Completely predictable.
Oh, yeah, it's okay.
All right? Sorry, your cell phone line is disconnecting a little bit. It's a little choppy here. But Jen, again, I mean, it hurts. It's gonna hurt. But guess what? You guys have been together 4 years. You're 21. That means you got together when you're 17. You needed to break up with this fucker anyway. So don't worry about him. Don't take him back. Move on to the next guy. Okay?
All right.
Someone in the chat room said it's exactly what happened to Janine, your friend Janine, Lana, the Binibining Pilipinas girl. Binibining Pilipinas. Boyfriend is kind of not that big of a deal.
Yeah.
Simple guy, whatever. All of a sudden, she's big star, second runner-up in the world's most important beauty pageant. That's what's going to happen. You just leave him. Thanks, Jen.
Bye, Jen.
Has it happened to you?
No, it hasn't.
Has it happened to you? And I'm pretty sure you've not been on the other side, that you, in fact, are the girl that left.
Yeah, it was, yeah. It's more like, yeah.
What happened?
Well, actually, it was more of long distance at that time because we were together about 2 years, and then I moved away here, and then I started my career here, and just not seeing the person and the different lifestyle. I started meeting somebody new and hanging out, and you end up falling for the other person. So, yeah, it changes,
Especially you jump, like, say, from, I think you're originally from Canada, and you get here, and all of a sudden, boom, you're on FHM. Bam, you're on fucking,
it's
beauty
different.
pageants. All of a sudden, hey.
You're around a different crowd, So, what can you do? What happens?
That's what scares me about, like, if I had a girlfriend who got a new job, and if that job is meant to high profile, I would be like, oh shit, here we go, my days are numbered. You have to kind of keep it in your mind, man.
Yeah.
And especially our morning show. I'll tell you, Lana, our radio show, we change co-hosts all the time. And each and every time we have a new co-host, I tell them in advance, do you have a boyfriend, girlfriend? And they're like, yes. You guys are breaking up. Why? Watch. Just watch. I mean, I'll give you a few months and it's over. And true enough, I'm telling you, fucking land it. 100%. And it's so funny because didn't I tell you? It's always like that.
Has it happened to you?
Especially.
What about you?
Oh, yeah. Oh, constantly. Yeah, all the time. It's super predictable, especially in showbiz. Like, if you're a normal guy and all that stuff, whatever's cool, and then all of a sudden, boom, you're in a commercial, or boom, you're in television. Oh, it's over. Whoever your girlfriend is at that time, fucking consider that shit done.
That's true.
If you're a guy that just jumped into stardom, forget it. You might not even break up with your girlfriend. You're just going to forget that she's even existing.
Yeah, that's sad but true.
Yeah, it's super true. JV, 25, Davao, another Davao call. What's going on, JV?
I'm good. I'm actually at the office right now.
At the office.
JV, we can barely hear you, man. Can you get close to your microphone if you don't mind? Yeah.
How does this sound?
A little bit more.
It's not great, but yeah. I mean, we can manage with it. But if you can, just speak a little bit louder, and we'd appreciate it. So, JV, your question.
Sure. Yeah. So, like I said, I'm a single gay guy who feels like cheating whenever I do hookups. And I'm really picky when people start to like me, and I started to don't know where I'm going, and I seem to hate everyone. So I was like kind of thinking, is this an early midlife crisis, or I'm just like mentally disabled or something?
Are you with someone right
Sorry,
now?
I didn't even... Yeah, I didn't get the question, Lana. Did you get it? Sorry, I mean, I know that you hate everybody, but what was it prior to that?
Yeah, well, I have this case. I'm going through in life right now. I'm single, almost 2 years now, and whenever I do hookups, hookups is normal, right? So whenever I do hookups, I feel like I'm cheating, and there's a lot of people. Well, not a lot, but there are people who are surrounding me. But I tend to become really picky, and I seem to grow and not like them at all. So it's like I narrow them down to zero. And I kind of read a lot of things, and I went to I found books and watched movies, and I was thinking maybe this is a midlife crisis just earlier. I don't know.
I don't think so. I don't think so. But I think what it is you. Okay, let me just summarize again what you were saying. So you have hookups, meaning you sleep around every now and then, casual sex with different guys, correct?
Not much anymore. Yeah. Probably once
not much
a month.
anymore. Well, yeah. That's a pretty good amount. Trust me, if I get to sleep with one different girl a month, I'd consider myself on a good streak. And you're saying that you end up hating them or thinking of them as a zero, or you feel guilty? You feel like you're cheating on who? On yourself? Or you feel guilty because these people are not, in fact, in a relationship with you and that you're just fucking random people? Is that the feeling you have?
Well, I actually, whenever I do hookups, after I do hookups, I just want to get rid of them. I feel dirty afterwards. In terms of people who are courting me or people who likes me, I just tend to hate them, or I find some certain things about them and I just begin to hate them.
No, I certainly don't think it's a midlife crisis. I think you might possibly be ultra mayabang, like super narcissist, which...
Hell no.
Well, no, really, because if you sleep with people and then you want to get rid of them, like you feel disgusted, there might be a feeling like, ew, you're so cheap. You just met me, then you're sleeping with me. Then when you meet someone you like, you break them down and you try to find all of their flaws, and then you go, ew, you can't go out with me. You have so many problems with you. It's narcissism, man. It's like I'm fucking badass.
No, I totally get what you say, but it's not that way. It's sort of that way, but only 50%. It's like whenever after I do hookups, it's like what am I doing? This guy is not with me. I'm not in a relationship with this guy, and I might actually give him something that he might think I'm into him or more. And,
right, you see, but that's narcissism, because that guy might be there also for just the hookup. You're completely, you're only thinking about yourself, JV. You get what I mean? It's like this. Okay, say you and I were gay, right? And I meet you, you're a handsome guy, I'm in Davao, I'm visiting, I meet you, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna have sex with JV because he's like a kind of guy that I'd like to fuck tonight, right? And you feel the same way about me. Now, after we in fact have sweet anal sex, you go, ew, this guy, what are you doing? You're not with me. You know, you start having these feelings that you're talking about, but you have to also be aware that I might be having those feelings about you too. But you're only making it about how you feel in the situation. which then makes it narcissism. Like, here's another level of narcissism, for example, on my part. Like, if I see a guy at a restaurant eating alone, okay, I feel bad. I look at him like, putang ina, kawawa naman yung guy na yun. Imagine kumakain na mag-isa. I mean, maybe I should walk by him and ask him if he's okay and all that stuff. You understand? On the surface, you go, oh wow, Mo, you feel bad for the guy because he's eating by himself. But that's narcissism, because I'm already assuming that the guy's miserable because he's eating by himself. But what if he fucking wants to eat by himself? What if that moment of eating by himself is because he's in the middle of a big, deep thought and can't be bothered? And in fact, he has a lot of friends. He just wants to be away from them at the time. But I already judged him for being a lonely loser because he's eating by himself, because that's narcissism. I feel like, oh my God, I could never see myself doing that. He must be in a miserable state. But in fact, what if he's not? What if he's thrilled about that meal alone? Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does. It does. But I totally get what you say, what being about narcissists. It's just that I feel bad about myself. It's like whenever we're done hooking up, it's like, what am I doing? I'm better than this, or I should have done this. I'm just like causing a problem.
Yeah, but I see. That's the thing. You go, I'm better than this. Are you better than that? Or maybe do you feel like you're better than that? Do you think you're so awesome that you shouldn't be having casual sex? You should only be having sex with people that you're in a relationship with. Remove that. Dude, it is fine to have casual sex with people you just met. There's a girl that just called from Indonesia that is dying to find someone to put a dick in her.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's like,
and she's not narcissist. She's confident. She's confident. Like, I want to fuck a new guy every week. You are, I want to fuck a new guy every month, but that guy has to be this and has to be that. And like, dude, relax. What if the guy that you're banging just wanted to bang you too? That's just you guys wanting to fuck.
Okay.
Remove it, man.
How about in the part where you get a little picky, or you get you get very picky in terms of people who like you?
That's fine.
How about that?
Yeah, that's fine. It's fine to be picky on people that you want to eventually get in a relationship with, because you want to weed out things and you want it to be successful. But if they like you, only like you, and you know they're showing interest, and the first thing you're doing is knocking them out and knocking them down and not giving them a chance because you're so judgmental about the things they bring to the table. Again, I think you're being a little bit mayabang. Now, you're not the mayabang na asshole mayabang na maingay mayabang that we all hate. You're subtle yabang, and it's still yabang. You put yourself at a kind of you have this image of yourself that I think you need to just lessen a little bit so you can allow more people in your life.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Because I'm like, it's like, it's not that I don't think of people, I think of people less. It's just that sometimes I think I'm fucking up even myself. I mean, like, I don't know what to do, or I don't know where I'm at, or
no. Like, if you lessen, I don't want to say the expectations, because I want everyone to have high expectations for themselves. But if you lessen kind of how important maybe you are, or maybe that's not the wrong phrase. It's the wrong phrase here. How do I phrase this? I know what I want to say, and I've been saying it, but I want to find another way to say it. You'll feel less disappointed with your decisions if you lessen the narcissism a little bit. Because the fact that you wanted to have sex with the guy means there's a huge part of you wants to do it. It's only when that little narcissistic thing pops up and says, ew, why like this? Why like that? Well, in fact, you really wanted to do it. You truly wanted to do it. And all the people that like you, it actually makes you happy that they like you, even though you find a reason to hate them. It is still kind of cool for you that they like you. Because who doesn't like to be liked? You're just being mayabang when you knock them out. Give it a chance. Next thing you know, you'll find out that these people are better than you at certain things, and it will help lessen this feeling you have. Try to spend time with them, break them down, dissect it. All of a sudden, I'm talking to Lana here, for example, and let's just say I think I'm better than Lana in a lot of aspects, and because of that, I don't let Lana have the time of day with me. I don't let her have a chance to converse with me. But if I sat there and I found out things about Lana that she's better than me in, like certain aspects, all of a sudden our chemistry is going to be a lot better because I don't feel so high and mighty anymore.
So basically, I have to get to know everyone before I
get to know
them more.
Get to know more people. Get to know about the fascinating things about them, and look for things that they are better than you in. And there are people out there that are better than you in certain stuff. Like, I feel like I'm pretty badass. I think I'm really smart. I think I'm really fucking funny. But I'm pretty sure each and every person in that room, and Lana and the staff, they all do something better than me. There is something. There's a lot of things they do better than me. And that's going to humble me a little bit and make me more likable to everybody.
I understand what you said, but when you say get to know them more, would mean that you spend time with them more. But don't you ever come across a person that likes you and you're just like, you know in your mind that you don't like the person.
No, JV, yeah, absolutely. If you don't like them for a variety of reasons, you don't have to hang out with them. But I'm trying to help you with your question of, is this a midlife crisis? Why am I like this? I'm just saying, let more people in. You know, don't throw out everyone. Throw out a lot of them, but not everyone. You're saying every person that likes you, you start to hate them. Well, don't let it be everybody. If 10 people like you, let 2 in and find out what's going on. The next guy you sleep with, instead of feeling disgusted about him and already judging him for his actions, remember that you wanted it too, he wanted it also, and sit down and have a conversation with him. You might find out something interesting. We're only going to try to lessen your narcissism here. You're not going to get in a full-blown relationship with them.
Still trying to absorb the part where you say I'm narcissistic.
Yeah, it hurts you because you're a narcissist.
I would agree that I'm narcissistic, but with the mayabang word, I really don't think I am.
No. You're only thinking that the mayabang that we all hate. I'm talking about almost a good kind of yabang. You know, you're very confident in yourself, in your
very
abilities.
High standards.
Yeah, high standards, superior, stuff like that. And I can hear it in your voice anyway. It's fine. It's the kind of yabang that you hear in my voice. But if you meet me in person, I'm not so bad.
Okay.
All right, buddy. Hang in there, JV. You're fine. You're gonna be fine. Just stop, relax with the judging part, and you'll feel people are pretty spectacular.
Yeah, definitely. I'll try that. Ponder a lot more.
All right. So sleep with more guys, and don't feel so bad about
No.
it. That's yeah. All right, buddy. Have a good one. Bye-bye. Sorry there, Lana. Was there anything you wanted to include?
No, it's all good. I think you got that one. It's all good. You had good advice there.
I could be wrong. I just feel like that's what was going on.
Yeah, but that's the thing. Like, I mean, if you do one-night stands, it's normally the next day. You're like, why are you with this person? Or you don't see them the same way because, of course, the urge is gone, right? So it's different the next day. But it depends on what he wants, too. Does he want to have a relationship, or does he want to get to know people? Like, if he really doesn't want to, then why is he complaining?
I think he wants to eventually, like, find somebody. He wants someone. I think sometimes with the narcissist, like, I want someone who's awesome, but they can't be more awesome than me.
Yeah.
So you're really like that you have a small selection of people that you can find, and it's going to take a while for them to come around.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't want anyone pathetic and stupid, but I don't want anyone more brilliant than me.
Mm-hmm.
I want you to be brilliant, but not brilliant than me. All of a sudden, okay, well, it's going to be very difficult for you to find somebody,
good
sir.
luck.
Yeah, good fucking luck. All right. You doing all right there,
I'm
Lana?
good. Yeah, I'm just chilling.
Yeah? You still got time? All
I
right,
got
cool.
a nice
Let's take a break.
sofa here, so.
All right, hang on. We'll talk a little bit about your musical career, if you don't mind, when we come back. Is that okay with you?
Yeah, no problems.
Fantastic. It's Good Times with Mo, the podcast, Season 2, brought to you by Globe on this Thursday night, 2nd of May. Taking a break. When we come back, more of your questions, 478-7954. Skype, the Good Times podcast. We'll get to know a little bit more about Lana as well. Text us, 092736000485. Back in a few minutes. Don't go away.
Stay tuned. We'll return after this commercial break.
It was a very memorable experience namin dalawa kasi plano namin simple wedding lang pero yung kinalabasan niya extraordinary one.
Kinagabihan pa lang ng wedding namin, August 7. Grabe na talaga yung ulan nun.
Yung mga attend ng kasal namin kasi nanghihingi sila ng confirmation kung tutuloy ba namin yung kasal kasi sobrang taas na din ng tubig. Pati yung photographer po kasi tinatanong kung tuloy ba namin yung kasal kasi medyo may tubig pa. Ang dami na namin nare-receive na calls, pati kami dalawa nagtatawagan.
Pero ang nire-reply namin sa kanila, tuloy talaga ang kasal kahit na anong mangyari. Buti na nga nga lang kamo, nakapag-register na kami agad nung kinagabihan pa lang ng...
Naka-only na kami parehas.
Naka-all-knit na kami, combo ng blue.
Kaya hindi masyadong hassle. Yung pagtitext namin, pagtatawagan sa ibang naming mga kasali sa kasal.
Pagpasok ko ng simbahan, parang...
Hindi ko alam na nag-march pala lahat ng entourage ko sa tubig.
Bago po kami labas ng simbahan, sinalubong po kami ng mga tao na nakakita sa amin. Talagang na-amaze sila, nagulat sila. Kaya yun, nag-request sila ng kiss.
Pero talagang tama yung sinabi ni Father na for better or for worse, through thick or thin.
Through texts and calls.
Tama, natuloy din yung kasal namin. We're glad to be Globe.
Hey podcasters, Mo here. You ever watch the podcast, right? And you're sitting there and you're looking at our female celebrity guest and you're looking at her skin and you're like, wow, I'd love to have that complexion. Well, your answer is this. Glutamax, the official skin whitening partner of Miss Earth International. Available in capsules, soaps, lotion, deodorant, and face cream. Bikutis Mayaman with Glutamax. It's available in leading drugstores and supermarkets nationwide.
Then the maid got jaundice. Jaundice is different from jaundice. Jaundice is buntis, like that. But she does not... Tears off! Tears off! Anyway, jaundice does not know... This is professional show. I will put the merienda here. So, jaundice. And I'm now happy to present to you Carl Utario. Halika dito, te. Tabi tayo. Gusto mo yung snacks? Ano ba to? Ganyan ba yan? Tapos?
Ang puti.
Ay, tapos. Dito ba? Pwede ba dyan?
Pwede. Concealer. Yan, para sa show mo, ha? Oh.
Aray ko. Amayaya ba? Pwede ba itong ano? Zora, pang ano ba to? Oil absorbing? Pwede pa itong pang nose line?
Tita Kay, may caution.
Caution! Caution! Basta ng glamour, te!
When used for the first 2 weeks, more pimples will appear. Burahin na siya.
Oh my God! Te!
Sorry, ma'am.
Basta ng glamour!
Ito talaga?
Hindi, bago yan. Don't worry.
Buti ako sa mata lang. Hindi naman nagkakapin. Dapat pala caution mo na yung pinasa natin.
Join your host, Carrots Nazareno, on Live, Love, Lols every Thursday, 7:30 to 8:30, only here on The Factory.
Hey, Mo Twister here. All right, podcasters, listen up because this is really, really important. Major Homes brings you unique and creative developments, giving you a real chance at a sure, affordable, and hassle-free investment. Invest in your future today. Call 0917-517-4287. Major Homes is here.
What you've been missing on The Factory.
Now we're gonna show you guys the new beta that just came out yesterday. Is God of War Ascension, the private beta
for PlayStation Plus.
PlayStation Plus.
Let's watch it, right? It's nice. Enrique playing already.
Yes.
Yep. There you go. And perfect timing. Perfect timing. Well, before that, I was kicking ass. So go with the theme of the show, how not to play.
It's Robot Rice and Friends with Alfonso Martinez, Mickey Han, and Nigel Zalameo. Fridays, 6 to 7 p.m. Only here on The Factory.
Take a little sunshine, drop a little rainbow, mix in a smile, stay for a while. Sabrina's kitchen, what you waiting for? Sabrina's kitchen, always room for one more. Sabrina's kitchen, cooking up a storm. Sabrina's kitchen, always something new. Sabrina's kitchen, tables waiting for you.
A splash of colour can go a long way to brighten your world. Choose your colour and choose your adventure at the Make Your Own Havianas 2013 event. Select from the newly launched rainbow colour lineup of Havianas and match them up with the whimsical inspired pins to turn your fantasy into reality. Come on over to the Rockwell tent on May 2nd to the 5th. Take part in the biggest annual summer flip-flops customization event in the Philippines. Imagine where your creativity can take you. Make your own Havianas.
Hi everybody, I'm Bianca Valeria. I'm Julia Snigowski. I'm Trisha Santanera. And we are the girls of 28. Okay, so you have to be wondering what on earth is 20? Exactly, so find out every Sunday night, 8 to 9. Hang out with us. We're going to be talking about everything under the sun. Girls, boys, boobs, boobs. Okay, boobs.
Both you say boobs.
Yeah, for sure.
You can call us. We will give you a phone number.
We want to talk to you guys too.
Yeah. Eventually the phone number will come.
But since in the meantime we can't figure out the whole podcast thing, but we're trying to figure out voice, figure out
ourselves out, so we know what's going on.
Exactly. Okay, anyway, our first podcast is this Sunday at 8.
Yeah.
Please join us because we're all here.
My girlfriend says she hates me.
It's Good Times with Mo, the podcast. Call the show tonight and get your love problem answered. Follow us on Twitter at GTWM Podcast and visit www.motwister.com.
Back on the podcast here on this Thursday night. It's Good Times with Mo, the podcast. Season 2, brought to you by Globe. Phone number 478-7954. Skype us, the Good Times Podcast. But we have a lot of calls anyway tonight. So if you do give us a Skype and we can't get you on the program tomorrow, we'll definitely try our best to squeeze you in. We have Mr. Fu on the show tomorrow. Should be good. Next week, we have Janice de Belen. I know I'm trying to work out scheduling already for Georgina Wilson to get back. Ellen Adarna as well. Sunshine Cruz should be here also very soon. And I gotta talk to Sunshine, man. There is some shit. Now that you know that whole kind of scandal thing happened to her, I got some information for her that she would love to hear. So hopefully on the podcast we'll have her very, very soon, within a week or so. Tonight on the podcast, though, we do have a very beautiful and articulate girl. Her name is Lana Roi. And you can follow her on Twitter at Lana Roi. Now, Lana, okay, so yes, while, this past year, the whole the Binibining Pilipinas thing is really kind of like what a lot of people at least recall happening in your life. You are very much a singer.
I am.
You were in a group called Eurasia before. And I don't know, are you guys still together as a group, or are you now veering off into a solo kind of singing career? What's going on with you?
Well, Eurasia disbanded in 2010. So for the past year, I went solo, and I'm working on an album now. Hopefully it comes out before the end of this year. So, yeah, and then I do touring and TV shows. So that's what's keeping me busy right now.
You were recently on, was it Wawa Willie? I think.
Yeah, Wawa Willie. Yes.
Yeah,
again on Saturday. Saturdays and Wednesdays.
Fantastic. So you're on the show often.
Yep.
Oh,
I
cool.
am.
Oh, tell Willie I miss him, man. I love that guy.
All right,
he's a good dude. Please do. I mean, please. We generally have nice things to say about each other. I really enjoy his. It's not company with Willie. It's presence. The guy is a presence. Right when he walks in, don't you feel it? It's like humidity. It's just like, whoa, this guy's. He's big time.
Yes.
He's got a big time feel to him.
He does.
Yeah. And while you can say someone's down to earth and all of that stuff, I mean, he's not. You can't really say he's down to earth, and I don't mean that in a negative way. It's just he's so bigger than life that you could never say he's down to earth, right? When he walks in, he's just so bigger than life. He's fucking. It's really amazing when you see Willie Revillame. All right, has he ever hit on you?
No, actually, he hit on Sarah in my girl group, Sarah Polverini. He had a big thing for her at the time, so.
No, he hadn't. And did he get to use the big thing on her? Or
I don't know. I don't know the details there.
Love it.
I think they want to keep it to themselves.
Yes. I'm going to take that as a yes.
Okay.
Hey, good for him, man. Good for him. Is she hot?
Sarah? Yeah. But I don't know what happened between them, so don't say I said
Did he buy her anything cool?
Well, I remember that he took some of the girls to his yacht and, go shopping, things like that. So,
Yeah, he's awesome. Oh, I got so many great Willie stories to tell one day. Maybe if we have a podcast with no guests, one of those moments where I can just kind of sit there and talk about, like, people I've worked with. He is really...
Has he ever been on the show? You should get him...
No, because when we were doing this show, it was at the same time his show was on. And now that it has moved to noon time, maybe we can. I mean, again, so bigger than life, though. I wouldn't even invite him because I'd feel weird. It just seems I don't know. I mean, I feel we're enough friends, and I have his number, and he's my number, and whatnot. But he's still, because again we're friends, but he's bigger than life. You just don't go, hey bro, can you swing by? I mean, I don't know. It makes me feel weird. All right. Anyway, let's get some of these calls.
Right.
So wait a minute. There's also possible solo album, possibly this year, but if not, definitely the next year. Website, Facebook. I mean, I give out the Twitter, but is there anything else where people can kind of find out?
Yeah, add me on Facebook. Just search Lana Roi. ROI is how you spell the last name. Yeah.
Where'd you come up with the name?
You know, they say I look like Lana Lane from Smallville. So I stole that, Lana. And then
where's the Roy?
Roy was just some random last name, one of my classmates. It was spelled R-O-Y, and then I changed it to R-O-I. So, yeah, it just happened.
And this is a Canadian classmate.
Yes, it was.
Right?
Yes.
Yeah. But isn't Canada, it's Raw?
Is it? No,
Right?
we say Roy. Oh,
That's because you're maybe in the West, but that ROI, I mean, there've been a few, there's a great, oh God, this is going to be boring. Sorry, guys. Now that we're in the conversation, but there was a great goalie, that played ice hockey. Of course, hockey, very popular, sport, if not the most popular sport in Canada. And he was fantastic. His name was Patrick Roy. And ROY, what a great fucking goalie he was. Man, he was fucking amazing. I believe he played for Montreal, which maybe that's why, you know, they went with the original pronunciation of Roy, which of course, it being Montreal. But yeah, ROI, Raw, man. So Lana Roi could be Lana Roi.
I like the Roy better. Roy, return of investment.
Yeah, Roy's cool. All right, let's get to these calls. Let's start with Nikki, who is 20 years old in Taguig. She's on line 4. Hi, Nikki. How are you? Welcome to the program. This here is Lana Roi, and you're on the show. Nikki? Oh, don't tell me you lost Nikki. Nikki?
Wala.
God damn it. Can you guys do us a favor? Can you get Nikki back, please? Because she has a good question. Let's move on to Belle. Belle, you are 31, and you're in Parañaque. What's going on, Belle?
Hola.
Hi, Belle.
How do I put it? I have a sort of a sex problem. I've been together with my husband for like 12 years now. We've been together since college, 19. And sex used to be good. I mean, of course, when we were younger and all, but now, it's been hard. Well, hard for me at least, because it's like this.
Might not be hard for him, right?
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah, go ahead.
At least
Sorry.
not that long.
Yeah.
So like, whenever we do it, not even like a quickie, you know, just a planned sexy time. He usually, he comes very fast. So like, he comes too early. I'm just starting to warm up, and he's already done. And after that, like, he's done. There's no second round whatsoever. So, he's tried to please me in some other way, but I just don't feel comfortable with it. Like, you know, if I wanted that kind of thing, then I probably would have married a woman. But so
you don't
I
want
just
him
don't
going
know what
down
to
on
do.
you. Yeah, so
Sorry?
you don't want him going down on. You don't want him going down on you.
Well, not
all the time.
It's not. It's good, of course, but not just, you know, just to make me come.
Yeah, you want to be.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you want to be pounded a little bit.
Yeah.
Take a little bit of a pounding. Yeah, sure. Why not, right? So, what's the question?
So I don't know. Like, I've been vocal to him about it, and he knows, but he's always told me that he has a problem. He's gonna see a doctor. I don't know. So I don't really know what to do with him. Like, should I go with him to a doctor?
How did you guys last? Like, what was happening in the first part of the relationship? So what? You're 19. You're 20 years old back then, and you were having sex. Was he lasting longer, or has this been a problem for the past decade?
Well, he used to last longer. At least there are times that I'd come before him, but then like 5 years after that, it's always like he comes first and then it's done. So he's just usually going down on me, or, you know, using the finger and whatnot.
Do you find him coming faster in certain positions? Because I'll be honest, like I don't last as long, say, in one position, and then I last forever in another position. I mean, like, have you tried, like, instead of being vocal about it, but really experimenting, like, pull out a fucking stopwatch if you want to get extreme, and really, I mean, if you guys are married, right? And
every position, and he tried to stop it, like he tried to control it, but the thing is, while we're in it, and then he suddenly just stopped. So I'm like back to zero, although he's prolonged it. But then again, I'm back to zero, so it doesn't do any good.
Boy, sexual chemistry is all over the place here. Okay, this is good stuff. Lana, you want to throw in anything here, or I mean, how say you? Anything you want to do about this one?
Can you help me out, Lana?
What can I say? Well,
This is a
guys
tough one.
tried all the positions. I don't know.
I would.
It's a tough one.
Okay.
It is.
Yeah, we've tried, and the thing is, every time we change positions, it's like he finds me hotter, so he comes earlier. So I'm like, I really
Can he
don't know what
pull
to do
out
anymore.
before he's about to come? Like,
Yeah, but the problem is if he pulls out, then it fucks up her rhythm. That's what she's complaining
Exactly.
about.
That
You know what I
that's
mean?
the problem.
So she hasn't had an orgasm via sex in a long time, I'm assuming. When's the last time you had an orgasm, Belle?
Wow.
That bad?
Probably 2 years, I'd say.
Even my vagina feels sad for you. Like, it's tough. Okay, well, here, listen. Let's treat this call as we would as if a guy is calling saying he comes too fast. I would say a few things. I would start with, you brought up with a point, which is he finds you really hot and then he comes fast. Try not moaning. Are you a loud moaner?
Yeah, I've tried that.
Cut that shit out. Yeah, cut it out. No more moaning for you. Sorry, love. I know, right? It sucks. You want to be able to express yourself, but cut it out. Because the more you moan, the more awesome he thinks you're having a time. Then all of a sudden it fucks with his brain. He comes fast. Turn off the lights. Sorry again. Of course, I'm sure you'd want to have sex and you want to see his dick going inside you, and that's all fun shit. But let's dim it down a little bit, okay? Because he might see the visual. Men are very visual. If he sees you, if you're hot, got a nice body, and you're cowgirling position, he gets he's gonna come fast because he sees your boobs. Get him in a position where he doesn't do a lot of the thrusting either, because sometimes I see a lot of guys, they tend to come fast because they're pushing in, and try to get in a position where you're kind of controlling him a little bit. Maybe that might help. Or get in a position where, hold on here, if he masturbates?
He does.
When he masturbates, does he take a long time?
Yeah, he does. And actually, I get kind of pissed that he's always masturbating.
Have sex in the position that he masturbates in. Do you get what I mean? Like, if he masturbates standing up, then have sex with him standing up. So when he's having sex with you, it's that same kind of environment in which when he's masturbating to help kind of prolong it, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Because here's the thing. Say I masturbate a lot on my back, right? And all of a sudden when we have sex, I'm in the missionary position. I'm in a position that I'm not often in. It's going to make me come fast.
Yeah, that's true.
So if he's masturbating on his back, have sex a lot with him on his back, so he his body's in that position where he's usually lasting his longest.
Yeah, but we've tried that. Again, we've tried every position.
Okay, but no. I'm throwing all of this in at the same time, meaning sex on his back. No lights, no moaning. I mean, we're putting all of this in the pot together and making this whole how to last longer paella. We're trying to cook something here.
But I like the no lights though. I think that's
the no lights. That's
going
to work. And really, really tone down the moaning, man. The moaning will fuck it up. I promise you. He's going to feel so awesome, and then you're going to come fast. How about this? Are you open into using a condom?
Yeah.
Try the condoms that have the delayed ejaculation cream. They have like some sort of anesthetic on it. It keeps guys to last longer. Use that a couple times.
Does that work?
Yes. Yes, it works. It works too much. That's the problem with it. It works too much. Like, I've used it a couple times, and it never works. Yeah, you end up not coming at all. Just because it's so, I mean, really, because the thing is, you don't feel anything anymore. Your dick is completely numb.
It. Wow.
Yes, but that's okay because even if I don't get enjoyment out of it, all of a sudden it's like my dick is numb and I don't feel like at least you're having sex and you're having a good time.
But does it stay
so that's
hard?
fine with me.
Does it stay hard?
There's a very good chance that it won't. But if he's a fast comer, then there's a chance that it will work for him. Because if it takes you a while to come. Oh, yeah, definitely. Oh, easily. Yeah, you go to a fucking mini stop, whatever. It's there. But the thing is, if you take a long time to come and then you put on one of those things, yeah, your dick might not be as hard. Or it might completely go down. But if you're a fast comer and you put that on, you're going to last longer and it should stay hard.
You know, I have something else. So what about you try turning the TV on and let him focus on the TV while you ride him or do your thing? Because that
700 Club? Something like
that
kind of gets mind.
You know, that helps some people.
That'll put me in the mood too.
Yeah. Do all of these things, but make sure it's not a position where because again, another thing I find guys who come fast, or at least maybe in my experience on times that I have, if when I see a lot of things about you going on, like if I see like my penis going inside you, then it'll make me come fast. Because I'm like, oh my God, look at that. It's like a porn film. You know, you're adding these things to the situation that make me come fast. Now we're trying to remove things. So remove the moaning, remove the lights, remove any of these things that will kind of get him visually and audibly excited. And then hopefully we'll see him last longer. And then tell him to masturbate before you guys have sex. Okay?
But if he does, then most likely his dick won't stand up anymore.
Then give him a blowjob.
It's too tired already.
Yeah. But then we'll see that the masturbating is not that tiring. So if you want, give him a nicely lubed hand job. Let him rest for about 5 minutes. Then start giving him a blowjob and then have sex with him. Usually the blowjob would bring it back to life. How old is he?
He's 34.
He's going to be fine. Yeah, he should be able to come back. The refraction period is about 15 minutes. But if you give him a blowjob, you can really considerably cut that down. Maybe 7 minutes and he'll be hard again.
No, but even if when I give him the job, again, comes way too fast too.
Yeah, but the second time around is what I'm saying. He's going to last longer. So here we go. Again, like I said, in summary, we're putting all of it together. So let him masturbate before you have sex. Then the second time around, give him a blowjob to get him hard. Turn off the lights. No moaning. Turn on the TV. Get the condom on with the fucking anesthetic. I mean, you're really putting all of this shit together. So so he can last a little longer. How long is he lasting right now?
Wow. 5, 10? 10's a long time already.
Just so you know, the average is 5. 5 to 7. That's the average.
Yeah, so I guess he's probably 5.
Yeah, 5 at best.
The most. Okay. The most.
Yeah. Okay, well then go ahead and include all of this. Let's try to get him to the 8 to 10 range. Maybe even longer. Okay? All right, baby. Thanks.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Good luck. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Ever have a boyfriend that had that problem, Lana?
No.
Too fast?
Well, yes, and that's what we do, the TV thing. You know, we turn it on a channel that he likes, and then he'll just concentrate on that. And when he's about to come, he'll just, think of something else.
You don't feel weird? You don't feel weird that he's looking and watching television while you were trying to concentrate to get your thing off?
I know, because I know he's trying to hold it in, so it's still okay for me.
And it's not a relationship killer.
No.
Yeah, I love that mentality. The mentality that I'm so fine. I look like the girl from The Mummy, bitch. Yeah, that's right, motherfucker. You can't hold back with this.
Yeah. So, you gotta find ways to distract him or, change positions all the time.
Are you not a fan of the, okay, because, we have another call coming up here that might even be related to this whole thing. Are you not a fan of the oral sex? I've always felt like, while guys love blowjobs, guys fucking love blowjobs, girls even love oral sex even more, just because it really gets them to where they want to be.
Yeah, it does. And what she said earlier, like she just started, getting turned on or getting her momentum going, and he's done. So maybe he should concentrate more on her first, maybe pleasure her more so she gets more hot first, and by the time she's ready, then he puts it in, or then,
I completely agree. But remember what she said, though, Lana. Immediately, right before the phone call, he's like, well, if I wanted that, I would have married a woman.
Yeah.
You see, so I feel like she was already turned off by the oral sex.
Oh,
Nevertheless, well, let's knock this one out here because we have a girl on the phone here who's kind of got a similar problem, except it's with her girlfriend. Let's talk to Nikki. Nikki, you're 20. You're on line 2. What's going on, Nikki? Thanks for being here. Nikki?
Hello?
Hi, Nikki.
Hi, Nikki.
Hello? Hello, Mo.
Yeah. Hi, Nikki. Wow, Nikki. Yeah. All right. Smile a little bit, baby. Come on. All right, you're 20 years old. You're in Fort Bonifacio. What's up?
I just got home from school.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
What's up? I would like to surprise my girlfriend for her birthday. So I'm wondering how could I make her satisfied when if I ask her to have sex with me.
Have you guys done it before?
Yes, but I want this one to be special.
Oh, the special orgasm. I know what that means. In fact, I have no idea what the fuck special means this time around. What makes... Okay, I don't get the question. Maybe, Lana, you get it because you're a female. I don't get it. What would make this one more special than the other ones?
Because it's her birthday.
Yeah, set the mood.
Obviously, yes, I get that. But
what do you guys normally do? Just simple? Like do something...
We did it in the shower and in the room. But never did it in a private way. Maybe there are friends looking at us.
Sorry, there's
wow.
There's friends looking
you mean because she's in a dorm or something? So every time you have sex, you have people looking at you?
Not really looking at us, but we're on the double deck and then we're on the upper...
Oh, that's awesome, man!
That's wild.
Oh, fucking A, that's bad.
Have someone else join for a treat.
That's right. You want a special? Grab a third one. Put that fucker in there.
You don't like the idea of having to threesome.
Yeah, but you do, right, Nikki?
Yes.
with your buzz cut, with your buzz haircut. All right, Nikki. Okay, so Lana's right. Lana, I mean, do you want to take this first, or just in terms of how to make it special?
Well, I mean, it depends if you want to go the rough way or... Because I'm very, romantic. So find something that she, set the mood. I know. I'm kind of, the candle thing or whatever. Or if you want to go a little bit wild and do so. I mean, I know.
I'd start with, how about getting a fucking hotel room? Just so you don't have to have sex on a fucking bunk bed with someone else on the bottom listening in on you guys.
I agree. But I don't have that much money. Because it's summer, we don't have allowance.
Yeah, but I agree. Yes, try it somewhere else, somewhere different. No, when no one is.
How
around.
about borrowing a friend's place? I mean, you must have friends that have their own apartment or condo. When you're like, hey, listen, it's my girlfriend's birthday. I just want to have dinner with her. Is it okay if I borrow your place for 3 hours? I'm just going to cook her up something nice. Me and we're students. We live in a dorm. We can't really do that there. Do that. And then don't cook her anything. You go out, buy food, go to a restaurant, come home, and 3 hours of great vegetarian loveliness.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Do that.
Borrow someone's place. It starts there, I think. I mean, if you want the quote-unquote special, it starts with being able to make sweet love to your girlfriend, not on a bunk bed with all the other roommates watching. That kind of... I think special would start there.
There's so much you can do with that. Like you said, you can cook or you can, order in or there's so many things you can do with that somewhere else.
I think she means special in the sex, though. She was like, I just wanted special sex.
Well, you know me. I'm right away
Nikki's
thinking romantic.
Yeah, I know. Lana's like, wait a minute. Dress, a suit maybe, some nice live band, violin, stuff like that. Nikki here just like, I just want to fuck my girlfriend specially.
Do it in the car then. Go in a car.
In a car?
Yes.
I do have a car.
Good.
I'll take her somewhere far.
Go somewhere. Tama. Do
that.
Do that.
Yeah, rent the car. Do something like that. We're doing it in a taxi. I don't give a fuck. But I'm just saying, do it somewhere where no one's watching. I think that's where special is going to start. Now, what's your move? What's your winning move in the bedroom? Like when you're having sex with your girlfriend, like what do you do to drive her wild?
She likes it when I kiss her the back of her neck, her nape, and then her ears. She likes it.
All right. Anything else?
At the bottom.
Yeah. On the box.
Get some toys.
Yeah.
Get some toys?
Yes.
Get some toys.
Toys.
Those
Yes.
are fun.
Really. Yeah. And put them in nice little birthday, wrap it, put it in like a little gift box, open it, big, huge dildo comes out. Yeah, man, good stuff.
You think she would love that?
I think so. That'll spice things up more.
Yeah. All right?
Mm-hmm.
And put it in a box. Like, don't wrap the dildo in like wrapper where it looks like a dildo, Just wrap it, put it in a box or something. Make it a little bit more romantic. Okay?
Okay.
There you go.
And get a box that really says something like Hermes, and then she's like, oh my God, Hermes, and she opens it and hindi pala vibrator pala sa loob. Really, really make it.
Yeah, I get it.
All right. Go out there and crush. Okay?
Okay.
All right, buddy.
All right.
All right, buddy. All right, brother.
it.
Thanks for the call. Have a good one.
Thank you.
Lana, you doing good?
Yes, I'm good. You're always playing
All
the
right.
song,
Well,
no?
just a couple more. We're at it. This is the song that I play right before we take the commercial. So, like, when you hear it, we have about 45 seconds before that break kicks in. So when we come back, last chance for your calls. Maybe we'll take one or two more, and then we're going to wrap up tonight's episode with Lana Roi. You can follow her on Twitter, @Lana Roi. That's LANAROI.
Or on
And
Facebook.
check her out on Facebook. It's good. Yeah, Facebook, definitely. Good Times with Mo, the podcast, Season 2, brought to you by Globe. Taking a break. Back after this. Don't go away.
Stay tuned. We'll return after this commercial break.
With All Stars, we're always on the move. It's really important for us to get better and stronger for every competition that we get into. For all the different lifestyles that we have, some of us are graphic artists, filmmakers. We still find ways to get together. We put a lot of effort in practicing and rehearsing. Minsan may mga biglaang shows or auditions, so it's really important for us to get connected. I use my Globe group messaging to get a hold of everybody else. Malayo na rin ang narating namin, marami na rin kaming napuntahan. So it's really important to get connected.
Podcasters, listen up. Big announcement. The Chevrolet Sonic is a dependable 5-seater subcompact vehicle, and it delivers sufficient power, fuel efficiency, refined ride and handling, and a remarkable entertainment system. The Sonic is the perfect Chevrolet vehicle for those who are looking to make their daily city commute or weekend getaway drives more fun and exciting. It comes in 2 great body styles, the 5-door hatchback and a 4-door sedan. Equipped with a new 1.4-liter Ecotec engine with double continuous variable cam phase, that's CVC, the Chevy Sonic provides efficient power and quality driving performance. Now, to further highlight the youthful, sporty, and fun characteristics of the Sonic, Chevrolet has equipped the compact sedan with high-tech convenient features such as Bluetooth connectivity and audio streaming capabilities that are commonly found only on high-trim compact sedans. The Chevrolet Sonic is available at all Chevrolet dealers. It comes with a Chevrolet 5-year warranty, 3-year free roadside assistance, and the services of a 24/7 Chevy hotline.
What you've been missing on The Factory.
Were you the one who posted, James, regarding the guidelines when it comes to checkpoints?
Yes, I was.
That's fantastic.
Yes, I just made it up, but I thought it was this time of year, right? Elections. You never let the truth get in the way of a good story, okay? Children, do not follow this at home. I'm just kidding. Just so you know your rights. If you do get stopped by a checkpoint,
You're not allowed
we're able to
to
verify
run
all
over
of these, James. You're not allowed to run over them. That didn't make it here. So technically... Now, number 2. Upon approach, slow down. I guess that counts as not running them over. Dim headlights and turn on cabin lights. Okay.
Cabin lights.
Mm-hmm. Lock all doors of vehicles during inspection. Since lock.
They might get pissed off because you're locking.
But that's the
doors.
thing.
Okay.
This is where they get you. And this is actually, I know we're making fun of it a little bit, but this is a serious issue. We've seen some people genuinely harass. Drugs are planted and other things, A Justin Bieber CD is planted, which is even worse.
Oh,
yes,
no.
I've heard of that, you know. And there's no defense for that. There's really no defense. Yeah, it's like, but Your Honor, we found this. Throw the book at him. The CD as well.
Then after that you have to submit your cell phone and everything. Yeah. And next thing you know, you have a Justin Bieber ringtone.
Catch James Deacon and the boys on Counterflow Wednesdays 7:30 to 8:30, only here on The Factory.
Hey, podcasters, Mo here. You ever watch the podcast, right? And you're sitting there and you're looking at our female celebrity guest and you're looking at her skin and you're like, wow, I'd love to have that complexion. Well, your answer is this. Glutamax, the official skin whitening partner of Miss Earth International. Available in capsules, soaps, lotion, deodorant, and face cream. Bikutis Mayaman with Glutamax. It's available in leading drugstores and supermarkets nationwide.
Take a little sunshine, drop a little rainbow, mix in a smile, and stay for a while. Sabrina's kitchen, what you waiting for? Sabrina's kitchen, always room for one more. Sabrina's kitchen, cooking up a storm. Sabrina's kitchen, always something new. Sabrina's kitchen, tables waiting for you.
A splash of colour can go a long way to brighten your world. Choose your colour and choose your adventure at the Make Your Own Havianas 2013 event. Select from the newly launched rainbow colour lineup of Havianas and match them up with the whimsical inspired pins to turn your fantasy into reality. Come on over to the Rockwell tent on May 2nd to the 5th. Take part in the biggest annual Summer Flip-Flops customization event in the Philippines. Imagine where your creativity can take you. Make your own Havianas.
Hi everybody, I'm Bianca Valeria. I'm Julia Snigowski. I'm Trisha Santanera. And we are the girls of 20. Okay, so you have to be wondering, what on earth is 20? Exactly, so find out every Sunday night, 8 to 9. Hang out with us. We're going to be talking about everything under the sun. Girls, boys, boobs. Okay, boobs.
What did you say, boobs? Chicken cola, so we will be giving you a phone number.
We want to talk to you guys too.
Yeah. Eventually the phone number will come.
But since in the meantime we can't figure out the whole podcast thing, we're trying to figure out voice, figure out.
We navigate ourselves out, so we know what's going on.
Exactly. Okay, anyway, our first podcast is this Sunday at 8.
Yeah.
Please join us because we're all here.
My girlfriend says she hates me.
It's Good Times with Mo, the podcast. Call the show tonight and get your love problem answered. Follow us on Twitter at GTWM Podcast and visit www.motwister.com.
Back on the podcast here on this Thursday night. It is the 2nd of May. Good Times with Mo, the podcast. Season 2 brought to you by Globe. Speaking of Globe, good news, keep on coming. Our good friends at Globe won an Anvil Award for the first Philippine telco to meet international standards in preparing their sustainability report. Now, something really cool about that is that they added their report, added to their report is actually a QR code that readers can scan, play a game. Now, apart from being a game, it can also serve as a feedback system and information hub about the various Globe products and services. How cool is that? Well, Globe also received a Merit Award for the Globe Gets Me campaign, which is all about customizable and personalized services that they offer to fit each of their subs' needs and budget. So congratulations once again, and keep it up, Globe. Phone number 478-7954. Skype The Good Times Podcast. Only a couple calls left before we wrap up tonight's episode, and our guest is a very charming, attractive lady. Her name is Lana Roi. Follow her on Twitter at Lana Roi, and Roy is spelled R-O-I for those who want. And yeah, I mean, gosh, look her up on the internet. She is very, very foxy.
Aw, thank you so much, Mo.
Are we going to see you again, though, on like FHM and stuff like that? Or is that something you're like, oh man, I got in trouble for that already. I'm not going to do it again.
Well, I mean, I already got in trouble, so why not? Well, we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah, that's true. Might as well. Yeah, might as well go all out, right?
Nah, well, I'm not going to do the naked thing. No way. But no, we'll see. We'll see. Secret.
All right, fair enough. Catch her also on Wawawili rather regularly on Wawawili. And you'll be there this
Saturday.
Saturday.
Yes.
That's right. Sounds good. All right, Lana, let's get to it. I hope you're having a good time.
I am. I'm enjoying
You are?
this.
Good. You need to come back soon. You need to come back often. Let's go to, who are we talking to here? Let's talk to Marielle, who is another 19-year-old lesbian, which is kind of the theme for tonight. Are you a young lesbian? Call our show. Marielle, 19, Rizal. What's up?
Hello.
Marielle? Yes. Hi.
Yes.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay. Tell me about your lesbian ways. What's up?
What?
Your question.
So, the situation's like this. We're both bisexual, and then our parents don't know about this, and her mother thought that I'm only her best friend, but that's not the case because she's afraid to tell her mother because she's the only child, and she's afraid to disappoint her parents. And I'm at the same time, I'm afraid to disappoint my parents because we're four, and I have 3 siblings, and then we're all girls. And I just found out that I and my 2 other siblings have the same case. We're all in this gender preference, and then my other sister got pregnant, so I cannot tell my parents because it's too complicated, and I also don't want to disappoint them. And also the fact that we're all raised as Christians, so it's opposite to what our parents taught us.
That is awesome. Your parents are hardcore Christian?
Yes. And,
Love it. Love it. Love it with a big fucking L. Because you have
Why?
these parents who are hardcore Christians, they have 4 daughters, 3 of them lesbians, and 1 impregnated at a young age. The Lord works in mysterious ways, man. I'm telling you. I love it. So how do your sisters know you're les? You guys just kind of sat together and had a family meeting, and you figured out that they all like chicks too?
No, it happened when I left my diary at home, and then my oldest sister read it, and then she found out about it, and then I confessed, and then she also confessed about it, and then my youngest sister confessed also. And that's when we found out because of my diary.
Awesome. Listen, that's why you need that fake diary. Fucking, I'm telling you, kids, you have to have the fucking fake diary, especially if you have religious parents. This is what the fake fucking diary is. And please listen to me because this is fucking important. You need a diary that you leave outside your room. Not outside the bedroom, but just leave it lying around. Lana, listen to this. Maybe you need this shit too. All right? You write down in there your diary and make sure that you put it underneath your bed or in your closet, somewhere where your parents will find it and read it. You don't leave it just right there on the fucking television. You put it somewhere where you think it's supposed to be hidden. And in that diary, you write things like bad things that you've done, but that are not really bad. Like, dear diary, I feel bad today because sa school, I got a 95 instead of 100. Maybe I should study harder and not watch TV all the time. Dear diary, I feel bad. I didn't pray last night. I forgot because I was so tired. Sana naman hindi magalit si Lord sa akin. Dear diary, you put things there that you feel guilty about, but that are still kind of awesome. And then in your other diary, the one with the lock, dear diary, I gave my first blowjob today, and I swallowed it. And it was, that's where you put the fake diary out, so when your parents read it, they're like, wow, tingnan mo naman yung anak natin, tingnan mo, feels bad kasi hindi siya nagdasal kagabi kasi pagod siya. And then all of a sudden they'll close that diary and they'll never question you again. That's how you do it. You don't leave the diary out with your lesbian encounters and then let everyone fucking read it. You gotta have a fake diary and leave that one out.
But will that help in confessing?
No. That was for the listeners who have yet to been caught. Now it's on to you. you don't need to confess. Your sisters are not confessing. You don't need to confess. You're 19 years old. Just wait a little while. Obviously, we want everyone to be an individual and stand up for yourself and all that stuff. But I'm just trying to be realistic. At 19, you're living in a house that your parents run. You know that they're going to be disappointed. Just wait a while. You're still young. You don't need to announce it to them that you're into chicks. Just be into chicks. You're not going to bring them over anyway and have sex with them there. If you want to bring your girlfriend over, bring her over. Just like, hey, listen, we can't make out in front of my mom because they don't know yet. But just come over and it's fine. You don't have to tell them. Now, if you were 25, then I'd understand because you're a full adult already and all of these things. Just wait a little bit. No need to rush to announce to the world. Well, at least you want to announce it to your friends and all that. Oh, obviously that's fine. No need to announce it to your parents at 19 years old.
Okay, so I'll just wait for
Lana, what do you think?
Wait, I agree. You're still young. Just give it a few years. You'll be more independent and out there. Maybe even move out of the house by then. So after a while, it's okay if they don't. They'll eventually, maybe if they know, then there's nothing really they can do about it. You're already grown up. But just give it time, girl. Give it time.
Okay. Yeah, right. And listen. And by the way, at 19, shit. In 2 years, you might not even be lesbian anymore. And all of a sudden, you already announced it to your family, and they're like, oh, my God, baby Jesus, what happened? And then they start putting you through these, spells and all of that stuff to get the devil out of you. And then next thing you know, hey, in 2 years, you might not even be lesbian anymore. And then you went through all of that drama.
Does that really happen?
Well, my thing is, because she said bisexual, and I don't believe her. But she's 19. Maybe she's dabbling. She's in college, dabbling in a little bit of lesbianism. There's always kind of like a hidden lesbian in everyone anyway. So she's dabbling a little bit. Maybe, she's right now. Again, it doesn't matter whether you are or you're not in 2 years. But what I'm saying is if the question is telling your parents, don't tell them yet. And you never know. You might not be lesbian anymore. And you don't have to go through all of this.
But my problem is that my oldest sister is bringing her girl at home. And my dad is smelling something fishy about them. And I'm planning that if he finds out about them, I'll also tell about mine too. So that...
Sure. You can do that. You can wait for your sister to drop the ball first and see how they react. Okay?
Okay.
All right. Oh, we just lost. It's funny, Lana, how it always works out like that, right? It's always the pastor's daughter or the pastor's son or the general in the military, his son being a... It always kind of works out perfectly like that. And I think maybe that's life's way to tell everyone that homosexuality is freaking fine.
It is.
You get what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like life's weird way of telling, okay, fine, you guys want to be homophobes? Watch this. Hey, pastor. Hey, you, priest. Oh, yes. Hey, your kids, all gay. Hey, general in the Air Force and the Marines. Guess what? Your son, all three of them, gay guys. It's life's way of teaching a lesson to everybody.
Yeah,
that,
that's
hey,
true.
homosexuality, completely cool. I love it. 4 daughters, 3 of them freaking lesbians, and 1 impregnated. I love it.
I wonder what the parents will think if they all confess. How the parents are going to go crazy. Mom, I'm lesbian. I'm lesbian too, and I'm lesbian too. Oh my God.
That's right. Mom, I'm pregnant again. It's like we're gonna kill ourselves. All right, let's go to Novel. You're 39 years old, and you're in Makati. Hi, Novel. Welcome to the show. This here is Lana Roi.
Hi, Lana.
Hi. Hello.
What's up?
Yes. Yes. Actually, yung question ko is from my friend. Married din kasi siya, pero, divorced na sila. And may na-meet kasi, yung age din niya is parang mga 39 na din, ganyan. So, medyo, and since may 2 kids na siya, meron na rin siyang, let's say, marami siyang flaws, like may stretch marks and all, like may mga cellulite. So, mayroon kasi siyang na-meet na guy. Kaso, nag-worry siya kasi baka kapag naging intimate sila, baka ma-turn off yung guy. So, hindi niya alam kung, yun nga yung problem niya. Kung big deal ba talaga sa lahat ng guys yung ganon. Like, let's say, pag they do it, tapos makita na may mga stretch marks, di ba, may asawa, nagka-asawa na siya, may anak na siya. So kasi syempre kayo, like si Mo, syempre, I'm sure lahat naman ng girls na that you made love with, or kasi di ba lahat yun mga flawless. I mean, so
Yeah, but none of them are also 39-year-old mothers of two. So you get what I mean? It's like, you're right. Fine. Yeah, the girls I've been with, flawless. But I expect them to be flawless because they're 23-year-old models. I mean, you get what I mean? So, yes, if I, for example, let's say Lana, right? Let's say Lana and I, hit it off and it's great. And then we get to that point where we're intimate. And Lana being, how tall are you, Lana? 6'5", 100 pounds. I mean, you're a model. You're very tall and your model body and all of that stuff. And all of a sudden, if you take your clothes out, you're riddled in stretch marks and cellulite. I'd be like, whoa. That's kind of weird. Wait a minute. You're 6'5". I mean, you're not 6'5", obviously. You're a tall girl. That's an exaggeration. But my point is, I guess I have an expectation. And if Lana and I ever got to that point and I see that, it's not my expectation, I'll be like, whoa. But, getting to that point also means I kind of like her for other reasons. And the thing is, if that girl is 39 and mother of two, I have an expectation that I'm not going to see a 6'1" model. Yeah. It might be cellulite. There might be stretch marks because I know in advance already that she's a mother of two and she's 39 years old.
Would it be okay to ask the guy or before?
No, because I have a feeling. Because I have a feeling that if they get to that point, if they're at the point where they're in the bedroom and their clothes are coming off already, and he knows that she's a mother of two and he's 30, he's not going to be disappointed with anything he sees because what would shock him at this point?
I gotcha. All right. That's it.
Sorry, but at the same time, she can do things, I'm assuming, to improve a little bit if she feels kind of down about it. Like if she wants to,
tighten
work
up
out
everything.
Yeah, exactly. Tighten up everything. Go to bellow and fix up a little bit of stretch marks, fix up a little bit of cellulite and stuff like that. And she can do those things, but for the guy to be completely turned off, I don't think that's going to happen because he obviously knows what he's getting into. And you can kind of size someone up with what they're wearing, like what it's going to possibly be underneath that clothing. And then you do the math that she's 39 already, again, with the kids. Obviously, again, you're not going to undress her and think, she's an FHM model.
Medyo maganda kasi siya. Maganda kasi yung friend ko. And yun nga lang, meron talaga siyang stretch marks. But so yung medyo worried siya ba kasi gusto niya talaga yung guy eh. And yung guy kasi 21 years old lang. So medyo sabi niya baka kaya lang siya gusto ng guy is syempre parang hot mama yung dating niya, parang ganyan. And then baka daw gusto niya rin yung guy pero yun nga.
Well, listen, if the guy likes her because she's a hot mama, then I'm pretty sure he's not going to mind when she's naked. And listen, most of the time, Lana, you listen to this as well. Most of the time, when you're naked already and I'm naked and we're there, we don't care what we're
it doesn't matter.
We don't. Yeah, we're already at the point of no return. You get what I mean? Right. When we're at that point already, it's like a guy with a small penis, for example, right? Now, not mini, tiny small, but like just say not as big as your average guy, or maybe Asian average penis, which is small. If you're, Lana, answer me this. Okay, say guy with a small penis, and you only find out at that moment when you're already kind of clothes off. And when I say small, let's say 4.5 inches, say 4.5. Not amazing, not tiny, but small. Would you completely stop at that moment?
No.
Or be like, hey, we're already here.
Yeah, I would say that. Okay, just do it.
Yeah. Now, I don't know how long we're going to last together in terms of the years, but at least at this point, I like you enough to be naked that there might be something else about you that I really enjoy. We're here already.
All right. Thank you.
Yeah? All right. Have a good one. Bye-bye.
Okay, thank you.
Thanks.
Bye.
Does size matter for you, though, Lana? Honestly, though.
They say it's how you do it. It's how you use it, I mean. Diba?
Yeah. But yeah, sure.
But I mean, not small. Not small, but,
What would be a problem? Too big or too small?
Yeah, too small would be a problem, I think.
Nice. Yeah. All right. Fair enough.
We end it there now.
Have you ever seen a massive one?
Oh my God, yes. I
Really?
have. I mean, yung mga black people, diba? They're known for having
slept with a
really
black
huge...
guy?
No.
Oh, okay.
Pero, diba, yung sa mga,
Not saying that sleeping with a black guy scandal. I didn't mean that. I meant more, really, how big was it? That's what I meant. Sorry. Black guys who are listening to the show. It's more like, wow. I want to know if it's true.
No, but it is true. Black guys have really big honkers, big ones.
Yeah, but have you seen one? Like, have you, put one in your hand that was just wow, look at the size of this beastly penis?
No, not yet. No, I haven't.
All right. Me too.
I
include my own. I include my own in that conversation. Never put a beastly sized penis. Let's go to Jay, who is 27, Thailand. What's going on, Bangkok? And then we're out of here.
Hey, what's up?
Jay.
Hi.
What's up, brother?
Jay in the house.
Love Thailand. Yep. Love Thailand. Love Bangkok. Love that country. Love it all. How long have you been in Bangkok? Or are you Thai?
No, I'm Filipino actually, man. I'm half Filipino, half
how long
American.
you been?
Okay.
Lovely. And how long have you been in Bangkok?
Yeah. I've only been here 2 weeks. I've been traveling, and I figure, I get a job out here to stay longer and stuff, and pay for whatever, stay here.
Yeah.
So that's basically what I'm doing.
So what's the problem?
Yeah. Well, basically, I don't have a question, but I got something to share to everybody out there, and I figure Mo is this is the best way to do it. And I just want people to know out there what's going on with the teaching thing going on here, because I've met a lot of people, and they told me, best way to go at it, get a job, is teach, because apparently there's a high demand out here in Thailand, especially Bangkok, for teaching, because the English here with the locals is it sucks, right? It's real bad.
Yeah. All right.
I mean, I guess you know that. You've been here.
Well, yeah. There's not a large English. Yeah, it's not a large English-speaking population like Japan and like many countries regionally. Right. Okay.
Yeah,
anyway.
Yeah. Well, basically, my issue here is that regarding the native speakers, native English speakers, and the non-native speakers, because I've been looking at the ads and stuff, and they putting up please, no non-native speakers, no Filipinos. Filipinos need not apply. And what I'm actually seeing is that they're not looking at credentials or qualifications. They're mostly looking at the faces, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
you have backpackers out here coming in here trying to get a job so that they can stay longer and get some money with no qualifications, no degrees, nothing at all. Just teach and be there, be a dummy right in front of the class, and then they pay them. They'd hire them on the spot. And you have Filipinos coming from provinces with a degree, with 10 years experience in our country, and they get half the salary of native speakers. I mean, it's fucked up, dude.
It is fucked up, but at the same time, I mean, not to defend it, it is what it is. It's how if you own a business, for example, you can kind of dictate who you want inside it. If you own a club, for example, and there's a line outside and some people are not dressed the way you want it and you don't like that image, guess what? They don't get inside. It's fucked up. So you're discriminating on what I'm looking at, what I look like and what I'm dressed like, and the bouncer at the door says, yep, sorry, don't go here then. It kind of just boils down to that, and you're right, dude, listen, I believe you. It's fucked up. It sucks. It sucks when it says something like Filipinos not apply, and yeah, that sucks. But it is their country. They fucking do what they want.
But I don't see the comparison there. What I'm saying is, I mean, it's English, man. I mean, if you know English, you can teach English. Why pay a lesser salary?
The club is dancing, man. Listen, bud, the club is dancing. It's all dancing. If you can be a fantastic dancer and you want to come inside my club, guess what? If you're not dressed the part, fuck you, man. You can dance outside. That's the metaphor there or whatever. I mean, that's the example. It is their system, and if they want to run it that way, then fine. Now, it will bite them in the ass one day where their students who are being taught by dumbasses are going to have inferior skills, and they're going to have poor grammar and all of that. Fine. So they're going to deal with that. So they can discriminate in the beginning and say, okay, you have 10 years, you have a degree, You can't teach here because you're Filipino. Instead, we're going to take this guy who doesn't know shit about the language, but he looks European or whatever. We're going to get him to teach. And then you, as a Filipino, go, okay, but guess what? All of your students are going to be fucking retards. That's fine.
That's why they still can't speak English very well.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, you want to do that? Fine, go ahead. Okay.
But the thing is, like, for example, you get paid $30,000 a month, but then a Filipino guy comes in, he gets paid $15 for doing the same shit. How is that?
Yeah. Again, it sucks, and you won't see that. And you say you're Filipino American, you won't see that in America, but it is that's the system in Thailand. That's the system in Thailand. You got to go to another country, man.
I just want people to know about that. I just want to put it out there, yo.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad that you did. I'm glad that you did. It blows, but what are you gonna do, man? That's the way it is.
Yeah, I want people to be aware, especially our fellow Filipinos out there who actually plan to come here in Thailand to teach English, find a greener pasture and everything. You're gonna expect to have a lower salary, if not no job at all, So I just want you guys to know out there if anybody's planning to do that.
Fair enough. Thanks for the heads up, though. I appreciate it. Thanks, Jay.
All right, man.
Enjoy the donuts there, boy. Man, you go to Mr. Donut, they have this nice little rubbery kind of donut that I loved. Oh, it's delicious. I forgot what it's fucking called, but it looks like a little ring. Has I don't know, man. I can't remember what it's called right now. But
no,
yeah,
that doesn't sound good. It doesn't sound
yummy.
It's
delicious, man. It's like this rubbery, kind of extremely chewy donut. I think it's called Chewy Donuts. Just say Chewy Donut. Go inside Dunkin' Donuts or Mr. Donut and get the Chewy Donut. It's like it's a ring. You know how like donuts are just kind of like circle with the hole in. This one's like more ring looking. Where I don't know. I can't really explain it, but it's fucking fantastic. And it's just at your any Dunkin' Donuts or Mr. Donut there. It is beautiful. Chewy Donuts in Thailand.
I haven't tried it, but I'll try to look it up tomorrow, though.
Please do. It's fantastic. Thanks for the call, man. I appreciate it. Have a good one. Bye-bye.
Yeah.
Mochi ring. God damn it. That's what it is. Mochi ring. Thank you very much, staff members.
Ring. Isn't that
Gotta
Japanese?
get that fucking mochi ring. I don't know.
Mochi.
Probably. But they sell them like the and if you're listening to our show right now and you own a Dunkin' Donuts here in Manila, please, mochi ring. Do we have that already here?
No, we don't.
Green Hills? Green Hills has it? Mr. Donut Green Hills. Yes.
Yes.
Thank you, Mr. Donut Green. I used to have to fly that shit in. I used to really have to import that fucking thing. I would go on Twitter and ask the followers, hey, anybody here in Bangkok right now? They're like, yeah, me. When are you going back to Manila? 2 weeks. Hey, do me a favor. Buy me some fucking mochi ring and send them over here. Like, okay. And that's the only way I was either going to get my mochi ring, by have listeners, Twitter followers bring them in, or I would have to go to Bangkok to get these fucking donuts. They're beautiful.
So now they have it. So that's good.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Mr. Donut Green Hills. Oh, I love you. All right, taking a break. Back after this, we're going to wrap up the show and say our goodbye to our guest. And, end the episode. Thanks for being here, guys. Don't go away. Back after this.
Stay tuned. We'll return after this commercial break.
It was a very memorable experience namin dalawa kasi plano namin simple wedding lang pero yung kinalabasan niya extraordinary one.
Kinagabihan pala ng wedding namin, August 7. Grabe na talaga yung ulan nun.
Yung mga atin ng kasal namin kasi nanghihingi sila ng confirmation kung tutuloy ba namin yung kasal kasi sobrang taas na din ng tubig. Pati yung photographer po kasi tinatanong kung tuloy ba namin yung kasal kasi medyo may tubig pa. Ang dami na namin nare-receive na calls, pati kaming dalawa nagtatawagan.
Pero ang nire-reply namin sa kanila, tuloy talaga ang kasal kahit na ano mangyari. Buti na nga lang kamo, nakapag-register na kami agad nung kinagabihan pa lang ng...
Naka-only na kami parehas.
Naka-all net na kami, combo ng blue.
Kaya hindi masyadong hassle. Pagtitext namin, pagtatawagan sa ibang naming mga kasali sa kasal.
Pagpasok ko ng simbahan, parang...
Hindi ko alam na nag-march pala lahat ng entourage ko sa tubig.
Bago po kami labas ng simbahan, sinalubong po kami ng mga tao na nakakita sa amin. Talagang na-amaze sila, nagulat sila. Kaya yun, nag-request sila ng ng kiss.
Pero talagang tama yung sinabi ni Father na for better or for worse, through thick or thin.
Through texts and calls.
Tama, natuloy din yung kasal namin. We're glad to be Globe.
jaundice. Jaundice is different from jaundice. Jaundice is buntis, like that. But she does not... Tears up! Tears up! Anyway, jaundice does not know... This is professional show. I will put the merienda here. So, jaundice. And I'm now happy to present to you Carl Lutario. Halika dito, te. Tabi tayo. Gusto mo ng snacks? Ano ba to? Ganyan ba yan? Tapos? Ang puti. Ay, tapos. Dito ba? Pwede ba dyan?
Pwede. Concealer. Yan, para sa show mo, ha? Oh.
Aray ko. Amayaya ba? Pwede ba itong ano? Zora, pang ano ba to? Oil absorbing? Pwede pa itong pang nose line?
Tita Kay, may caution.
Caution! Caution! Basta nag-glamour, te!
When used for the first 2 weeks, more pimples will appear. Burahin na sila.
Oh my God! Te!
Sorry, ma'am. Ito talaga?
Hindi, bago yan. Don't worry.
Buti ako sa mata lang. Hindi naman nagkakapyo. Dapat pala caution mo na yung pinasa natin.
Join your host Carrots Nazareno on Live Love Lols every Thursday, 7:30 to 8:30, only here on The Factory.
Hey podcasters, Mo here. You ever watch the podcast, right? And you're sitting there and you're looking at our female celebrity guest and you're looking at her skin and you're like, wow, I'd love to have that complexion. Well, your answer is this. Glutamax, the official skin whitening partner of Miss Earth International. Available in capsules, soaps, lotion, deodorant, and face cream. Bikutis mayaman with Glutamax. It's available in leading drugstores and supermarkets nationwide.
What you've been missing on The Factory.
Now we're gonna show you guys the new beta that just came out yesterday. Is God of War Ascension, the private beta
for PlayStation Plus.
PlayStation Plus.
Let's watch it, right? It's Enrique playing already.
Yes.
Yep. There you go. And perfect timing. Perfect timing. Well, before that, I was kicking ass. So go with the theme of the show. How not to play.
It's Robot Rice and Friends with Alfonso Martinez, Mickey Han, and Nigel Zalameo. Fridays, 6 to 7 p.m. Only here on The Factory.
Hey, Mo Twister here. All right, podcasters, listen up because this is really, really important. Major Homes brings you unique and creative developments, giving you a real chance at a sure, affordable, and hassle-free investment. Invest in your future today. Call 0917-517-4287. Major Homes is here.
Take a little sunshine. What you waiting for? Sabrina's Kitchen, always room going more. Sabrina's Kitchen, cooking up a storm. Sabrina's Kitchen, always something new. Sabrina's Kitchen, tables waiting for you.
A splash of colour can go a long way to brighten your world. Choose your colour and choose your adventure at the Make Your Own Havianas 2013 event. Select from the newly launched rainbow colour lineup of Havianas and match them up with the whimsical inspired pins to turn your fantasy into reality. Come on over to the Rockwell tent on May 2nd to the 5th. Take part in the biggest annual summer flip-flops customization event in the Philippines. Imagine where your creativity can take you. Make your own Havianas.
Hi everybody, I'm Bianca Valeria. I'm Julia Snigowski. I'm Trisha Santanera. And we are the girls of 20. Okay, so you have to be wondering what on earth is 20? Exactly, so find out every Sunday night, 8 to 9. Hang out with us. We're going to be talking about everything under the sun. Girls, boys, boobs. Okay, boobs. Boobs, you say boobs. Of course, yeah. Sure. You can call us. We will give you a phone number. We want to talk to you guys too. Yeah. Eventually, the phone number will come. But since in the meantime, we can't figure out the whole podcast thing, figure it out. But we're trying to figure out boys, figure out. We figure ourselves out, so we know what's going on. Exactly. Okay, anyway, our first podcast is this Sunday at 8. Yeah. Please join us.
girlfriend says she hates me.
It's Good Times with Mo, the podcast. Call the show tonight and get your love problem answered. Follow us on Twitter at GTWM Podcast and visit www.motwister.com.
Back on the podcast here. Time to wrap it up tonight on this Thursday. Our guest tonight was Lana Roi. On Twitter, LANAROI. And make sure to check her out on Facebook. She'll be on Wawa Willie this Saturday. Dancing, singing? What are you doing on Saturday?
This Saturday dancing, but once in a while singing and dancing. So it varies. Yes.
And wait, at least we're all going to wait for your album to come out. Hopefully within the year. If not, definitely, then we'll see it next year. Yeah. And all the other stuff that you are involved in. Make sure to connect with Lana here on Facebook. All right, Lana, it is time to find out who Caller of the Night is. This is the person that you most enjoyed. There were some pretty interesting ones today. Like there was a girl from Indonesia that felt like she always needed to, at least picture having sex with every guy she meets, which was kind of cool. Yeah. We had the three sisters who were lesbian and one impregnated. That was a really cool call. I mean, again, I really enjoyed a lot of the calls we had today. So,
me too.
Which one did you want for Caller of the Night?
Well, it was a bit between the girl from Indonesia or the lesbian with the two sisters that are lesbian. But I think I'll go for her. Michelle, right? Is that her name? Marielle.
It's Michelle or Marielle? Yeah. So you're going with the 19-year-old lesbian from the Christian family.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm assuming that was really tough. And I even liked the high school girl who had problems with the fucking bastards. So, yeah, today was a nice set of phone calls. I want to thank everyone who tried to get on the show. All right, so let's go with your choice, which is Marielle. Marielle, you are back on the program. Hello. Congratulations, you're Caller of the Night. You have a chance to win a BlackBerry Z10. We also have Meister watches and a Good Times with Mo gift pack that has a bunch of stuff in it. So all you have to do is pick a number, 1, 2, or 3, and let's find out what you win.
I choose number 3.
Number 3. Fantastic. Here we go. Let's go. Lana, can you go ahead and open box number 3, please?
Okay. So I have it here.
Yes.
BlackBerry 210.
Oh, actually,
Z10. Oh, Z10.
Yeah, it looks like a 2.
Sorry.
Yeah, no problem. BlackBerry Z10. Congratulations, Marielle.
Wow, that's so cool.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's a fucking amazing phone. And then you could put all your diary shit on that phone instead of writing it down and all your lesbian shit that your parents can find.
And put a password on that.
Yeah, put a password and then write all your notes there and stuff. Congratulations, Marielle. You won a BlackBerry Z10. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right. We're also, by the way, giving Javianas, in future prizes as well. So thank you, Javianas, for making your stuff available. That's always a really cool thing, especially it being summertime. We want to thank Granny's Burgers as well, 324 LPI Center, Captain Henry Javier, Oranbo, Pasig City. Telephone number 576-3998. You can also get them through quick delivery, 21212122. Follow them on Twitter, like them on Facebook at Granny's Burger. Again, a million thank yous, Lana Roi, for being here. We appreciate it very much.
I'll be
I
back
hope you had a
again.
good time. Yes, please come back again if you don't mind. I'll bother you if you don't mind swinging by maybe sometime in the future. Yes?
Yes, for sure. Thank you so much again for having me and all of the listeners. Thank you so much for sharing your questions and your stories. I hope we helped you out.
Yes, I do. Thank you.
Thanks,
Good night.
guys.
See you guys tomorrow. Mr. Fu will be here tomorrow. And have a great evening, everyone. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Good Times with Mo, the podcast, was executively produced by Mohan Gumata, engineered by Miguel Alfindo, and operated by Icon Media Inc. Special thanks to Magic 89.9. You can follow Mo on Twitter at www.twitter.com/DJ Mo Twister. Email him at goodtimeswithmopodcast@rocketmail.com.